On day 1, I spawned in as baby Fire Knuckles. I looked over and saw my people, the Echidnas, were in panic.
It's gonna blow!
Our Master Emerald, the very thing my people swore to protect, was violently shaking until it shattered. No! A strange water life form appeared from the blast and wasted no time raining down destruction amongst my people.
I'm finally freed, and everyone will feel my wrath!
I ran through the destruction, trying to find ways to help, but it was no use. He was just too strong. Oh no, why is this happening? In the midst of the battle, I was able to find my weak elder.
You have a burning flame within you. Chaos has returned. You cannot let him get powerful enough. If he does,
Before my elder could say anything else, a powerful water blast was shot right at us, killing him. I looked around, and all of the Echidnas were gone. No! In my anger, a fiery explosion blasted straight towards Chaos. He quickly took notice and began to chase after me. Oh no, I gotta run. On day 2, I was being chased by Chaos. I don't stand a chance against him alone. I have to hide. But in my panic, I accidentally walked right into a dead end. Oh no, what now? Chaos was approaching closely behind me, and I knew I had no choice but to jump. But I started to glide. Whoa, this is sick. I wonder what other abilities I have. I was quickly, narrowly avoiding tree after tree. Thankfully, though, I safely landed inside of a spruce forest. I have to stop Chaos? But how? Just then, a villager ran through the trees on fire.
Our beautiful home! It's under attack!
Huh? Following the way he came from, I saw a spruce village in complete destruction. Who's causing this?
Oh my! Are you made out of fire?
Who are you?
Ha ha ha! I'm Dr. Eggman, and I shall capture you and acquire your power!
Eggman then blasted a rocket right at me. Wah! I tried to fight back using my fire powers, but I couldn't use them. Wait, I can't control my powers yet? While distracted, I was blasted at again. And because of this, my vision went blurry. I quickly awoke and was now within a laboratory courtyard.
Testing shall begin shortly.
Hey, let me out of here!
That egghead got you too, huh?
What? I turned, only to see an ice hedgehog was captured with me.
I was trying to take Eggman down, but as you can see, I failed.
Look, I'm sorry, but I have to get out of here. The entire world could be in danger. As Knuckles, I had immense brute strength, so I used it to mine my cage open. Yes! I began to make my way towards the exit, but one of the robots spotted me. It charged in and shocked me with electricity. I had never been angrier, and my rage burned within. I was consumed with rage, causing me to grow stronger. I now had 10 hearts and could perform a powerful fire punch combo. Did I just get stronger? The robot from before charged in again, but I punched it with my new ability, causing it to malfunction. Take that! But as I said this, the other robots took notice.
He took everyone down! Everyone, kill him!
Oh no! They all rushed in, but were suddenly frozen in place.
I couldn't let you have all the fun, but this won't last long. Come with me! me.
On day 4, I quickly escaped with Sonic to a nearby lake and caught him up on what had happened to me.
The Master Emerald was destroyed. That isn't good. Whoever this Chaos guy is, he sounds like a real threat.
He is. Maybe the two of us can form a team to stop him, though. I feel like we're weirdly connected.
Yeah, weird. Let's do it.
The two of us began to build up our base. I built mine up to resemble my people's temple in their honor. It took a lot of hard work, but it paid off.
About time.
Wait, what? I looked over to see that Sonic's home was already finished.
Oh, man, I love super speed.
Show off. Just then, my temple was ignited in flames. What the? I ran inside, but instead of finding the culprit, I was pulled into a vision. In front of me was my elder Echidna. Elder!
You have found another elemental warrior.
Do you mean Ice Sonic?
Correct. There are 4 more that exist in the world. If you can find and unite the power of the 6 elemental warriors, you can rebuild the Master Emerald. Its power is the only thing that can destroy chaos. But you must do it before it is too late.
Okay, but where am I supposed to find the other 4? But my vision ended. Great. Where do I even begin searching? What? I walked out to see Sonic had vanished and a trail of ice was heading out of our base. Where did he go? On day 5, I quickly followed behind the ice trail until it just stopped. Huh? Another yell. Sonic? I looked over to see that a Chao town was under attack. Chaos was there, destroying everything and collecting an emerald?
With more and more of these Chaos Emeralds, I will return to my largest form, and nothing will stand in my way.
Chaos looked way stronger than before now and left. That didn't sound too good. I decided to search around the destroyed town, but Sonic was nowhere to be found. Where could he have gone? Just then, a Chao walked up to me and hit me on the head. Ah!
Take that, you monster! Oh, hey! You're not the monster. You're another one of those element people.
Yeah, I am. Wait, did you see another one around here? The Chao nodded and quickly walked off. I followed until reaching an ominous-looking temple.
A crazy little Chao said something about seeing an earth crocodile or something, but the last time anyone saw him, he went in there. But it's said to be cursed. Ooh. Anyways, good luck.
Thanks. Well, I gotta find him. On day 6, I made my way through the ominous temple. And as I did, scary, I entered the main room with what looked to be a glowing spring.
This is the temple of the cursed Chao. Leave now, or continue and die.
I'm not leaving without getting my answers. I then noticed the tunnel leading elsewhere below the spring. So I dove right in and started to swim along. But as I was getting poisoned. Ah! Oh no, I forgot. I'm made out of fire. I swam as fast as I could while my hearts were getting lower and lower. Fortunately though, I made it out just in time. Phew. In front of me was the lost Crazy Chao.
Why, mister, someone finally found my hiding spot.
Hiding spot? He then began walking me around and showing the behind the scenes of the temple. Wait, you made all of this?
Yeah, us Chaos love playing hide and seek, so I made this entire cursed temple just for that. And no one has found me at all.
Right. Well, I came here because I was told you saw an earth crocodile.
The rock star? Oh, I did. Follow me right this way.
On day 7, I used my fire fists to break the Crazy Chao and I out of the temple. I followed his lead, and it wasn't long until we made it inside of a swamp. And as soon as we entered, I heard rock music.
Yep,
That's just old Vector. Just follow the music and have fun.
The Chow left as I followed the sound of the music until making it to a large rock concert. There were chunks of the earth hovering over the ground with crocodiles everywhere dancing to music.
Yo!
At the center of the stage, rocking out, was the rock star Earth Crocodile.
Rock! Rock! Yeah!
I was trying to get Vector's attention when the crocodiles all took notice.
Hey, what are you doing?
A few of them ran in and tried to bite at me and take me down. I'm guessing you guys don't like newcomers. Ah, hey, stop! I punched at one, causing him to cry and run away. Yeah, that's right.
Who are you?
I'm Fire Knuckles, and I need your help to bring back the Master Emerald.
Ha! I only work with the best of the best, pal, and you are not that.
Oh yeah? I bet I can prove that I am.
Very well. Come with me.
I followed Vector until reaching the start of an intricate swamp course. On day 8, Vector walked to the viewing stage overlooking the entire area.
The rules are simple. If you can complete this course before I finish my epic rock song, I'll help you. But if you don't, you'll be my backup singer forever.
Ah, deal.
All right, begin.
He started to rock out, and I began the course. It was full of intricate and difficult parkour. And to make things worse, there was a crowd that did whatever they could to mess me up. Ah, just stay focused. Vector's singing started to pick up, which caused the course itself to warp all around me? Oh, come on! Thankfully, though, I kept pushing through. I knew all of my people were counting on me, and I couldn't just let them down. I fell through the final drop and saw the finish line was a giant guitar. I'm so close. Vector then blasted into the arena as well, and I could tell his song was almost over. I think I have an idea. I jumped off of a platform high up and glided straight towards the guitar. Hi-ya! The guitar was destroyed, and I crossed the finish line. Whoa, I did it!
Rock on! Ha!
Yes, because he joined my side, I grew stronger in size. I now had 15 hearts and could now do a fire dash attack with my fists. Awesome. I'm getting stronger by the day. On days 9 to 10, Vector and I were making our way back home with a group of his rocker crocs. But as we were, I came across another ice path, Sonic. I split up from Vector and followed the pathway until reaching a clearing in the middle of a desert. And in the center of it, there you are.
Hey, what's up, hothead? I saw a plane falling out of the sky, so I followed it all the way here.
Okay, so where is it? Just then, lightning began to strike down onto the nearby hill. The two of us ran over, only to find a crash landing site with a plane at its center. The lightning in this area is going crazy. Is this plane connected to another elemental warrior?
Whoa, check this out.
I ran over and found a GPS tracker that had been left behind. Whoa, whoever flew this plane must have gone here. I know where to search next. On days 11 to 12, Sonic and I made it back home, where Vector and his rock crocs were waiting.
Bro, where's my stage?
Right. I quickly went around and used my strong fists to collect a bunch of materials. And with them, I built up Vector and his crocs a nice stage inside of our home.
Rock on! Ha!
From there, I built up a nice monument outside of my temple, so I can always be reminded who I'm doing all of this for. I promise, I'll make all the echidnas proud. As I said this, my GPS tracker went off like crazy. Whoa! Lightning started to strike all around our base.
Did you just see that?
Yep, I'm on it. I went and followed the GPS tracker, which led me to more and more lightning bolts. Just then, as the last one went off, I stumbled across a very tall casino building. Whoa, the top floor is going crazy. The lightning elemental warrior has to be in there. On days 13 to 14, I quickly walked up to the entrance of the building and rang the bell to get in. But instead,
That'll be one stage key, please.
a stage key? But I don't have one.
Then you are not allowed inside.
He threw me over a book with a list of ingredients.
If you want in, then go get me a stage key.
Okay, I will, but that was harsh. I quickly went out and opened the book. I need 6 gold and a redstone ore. Oh, this will be easy. I went through the area and was able to make it inside of a cave. And in it was some gold. Aha! Now just for the redstone. But as I said this, the floor beneath me gave out. Whoa! I fell into a mysterious redstone cave. And there was a strange redstone pillager?
You want all my redstone? Huh? Well, you can't!
Without a second thought, the pillager started to build up an intense machine. Wah! I ran for my life and did everything I could to fight back against the machine. But it was very strong and did everything it could to take me down.
No one will be taking my redstone!
I got angry and was able to punch one of the machines down. But he retaliated with a much stronger looking knight. You won't even let me have one? His creation began to charge in, but then it stopped.
Wait, you only want one redstone? Dude, why didn't you say anything?
Because you didn't give me the chance. He happily threw me down one redstone. Ugh. Thanks. On days 15 to 16, I arrived back at the entrance to the casino and quickly crafted myself a stage key. Here you go, one stage key.
Oh, well now. Welcome in.
He finally let me in, and once inside, I saw that this had to be the most chaotic place I'd ever been to. There were different mobs everywhere, all looking very classy.
I'll bet 30 seeds.
Oh, come on! I always have to lose to you, Roger!
More thunder went off, and I looked over to see a mysterious yellow fox heading upstairs. Hey, wait! But the doors locked behind him. Great! Now how do I get upstairs?
Oh, you want to go to the top floor? Only those who beat this machine are granted access up there.
All right, let's do this. I went up to the machine, but as soon as I started the game, I was warped inside of it. Whoa! I now had a hammer in my hand and saw various platforms leading to a strength test. But if I fell, I would fall right into water. Game over. Okay, here goes nothing. I began to parkour, using the jump pads to propel me to the next platform. Come on, come on. With one final jump, I slammed down with all of my strength, causing the bell to ding and the machine to burst into flames. Whoa!
Whoa, what the? You actually won!
Thanks. With that, the doors opened before me as I headed to the top floor to meet the mysterious fox. On days 17 to 18, I made my way all the way up the tower where there was a machine part held on a pedestal. Was that yellow fox looking for this? Just then, an explosion busted open the roof. Wait, Eggman?
I'm back! Did you really think you could get away?
Eggman flew in towards me, but with my new strength, I could put up more of a fight. You are going down. He was a tough opponent and used his machinery to his advantage. Ah, I can't lose. Not now. Just then, lightning struck down again, and through the roof flew in the yellow lightning fox.
Get lost, you old chump!
The fox used his lightning to push Dr. Eggman back. And with my fire, together, we were able to best the evil doctor.
No!
You're another elemental warrior.
An elemental what? No, I'm Tails, and I'm here for this.
Tails grabbed the machine part and quickly flew off. Hey, I followed him out of the casino and tried explaining to him why I needed his help.
Destroy a water god? Yeah, that's not good. But look, I have my own problems right now. I need to save my home. Other foxes are in danger.
Oh, really? Well, how about we make a deal? On days 19 to 21, I went with Tails until reaching a tropical island.
All right, just lay low. They have eyes everywhere.
I followed Tails through the bushes on the island until we reached a clearing. There were a bunch of yellow foxes trapped in cages and surrounded by deadly-looking birds.
Those bird people arrived on this island looking for our Chaos Emerald. Thankfully, they still haven't found it yet. But they're hurting my people.
Wait, did you say a Chaos Emerald? Chaos is looking for those. We have to take it.
Well, if you can help me free my people, I will join your Elemental Warrior team. And you can have the emerald.
Tails then brought me over to a workshop on the island, and more of the birds were guarding it.
I need to get in that workshop. The machine inside is the key to taking the island back over.
So you need a distraction? Leave it to me. I quickly went over to another area and ignited a few trees with my fire.
A fire? Oh, let's check it out.
The guards all left, giving Tails and I the perfect distraction to go inside. On days 22 to 26, once inside of Tails' workshop, I saw a mysterious machine in the makings.
This is it! I just need some time to add the final piece and it'll be good to go.
Just then, we heard the birds outside.
Hey, is someone inside the workshop? Check it.
Oh no, don't worry. I'll buy you some time. Just hurry.
What the?
Hi. Follow me. I quickly ran through the island while the birds chased after me.
Capture him!
They were starting to catch up, and a few were jumping between trees overhead. Ah! Tails, you better hurry! I used my fire to burn some of the trees, slowing down some of the birds. But sadly, I was cut off by a shoreline. Great. They were all about to reach me, and I mustered all my strength to take them all on when...
Back off, you feathered freaks!
Whoa! Tails and his new machine started to blast at all the birds, instantly taking them down. Tails, that was sick!
I need to go free my people. It's up to you to take down the rest of them.
Up to me? Oh, yeah. Take this! Yeah! This machine is sick! The birds were going down left and right, which gave Tails a perfect amount of time to free all the other yellow foxes.
Tails, you saved us!
Just then, the last one dropped down in front of Tails. He was about to strike him, but I took him down just before he could. And done. Your island is freed.
Thanks for the help. I will happily team up with you to take down Chaos.
As Tails said this, a new power surged within me. My flame burned brighter, causing me to grow in size again. I now had 20 hearts and could now attack with an uppercut and slam down into the ground. I'm getting stronger by the day. Hey, you said you had a Chaos Emerald on this island, right?
Yep, it's just this way.
I followed Tails until reaching the Chaos Emerald Shrine. If I take that, Chaos won't be able to reach his final form. I was about to grab it, but then Chaos himself formed right in front of us.
The final Echidna. I know what you're trying to do, but you cannot prevent what's coming. I will rule over this world and show everyone what a real god could do.
No! Chaos went over and collected the Chaos Emerald, making him even stronger. We need to go now. Tails and I began to run away while Chaos turned around and chased after us.
Accept your fate. No one can stop me.
How are we supposed to get out of here?
Leave it to me.
Tails pulled out a switch, opening the back of his workshop, revealing another plane.
The Tornado 2.0. Hurry up!
He escorted his family on board, and I quickly followed.
Everyone, hold on.
With that, the plane flew off of the runway, just in time before Chaos could reach us.
Run while you can. With the Master Emerald gone, nothing can stop me.
On days 33 to 35, Tails flew us safely all the way back to my base.
Phew, that was a close one.
Yeah, too close. Let me help you guys get settled in. I spent some time building up Tails and the other foxes their own little workshop in the base.
Hey, this is almost better than my old place. Now that Chaos destroyed our home, I'll do whatever it takes to take him down.
Hopefully it has all the things you need in there.
Whoa! You found Tails!
Wait, you two know each other?
Sonic! Yeah, we're like best friends. I used to build him stuff all the time. Speaking of, if you ever get your hands on any scrap, I can whip you up some really cool gear.
That would be great.
Oh, also, I found something you should see.
What is it? Sonic brought me over to the edge of a forest.
Deep within this place, I found a water volcano while I was out scouting.
Wait, a water volcano? That must have something to do with the water elemental warrior.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking it could make for a cool race, but that also works.
I'll take you up on that race someday, Sonic, but I better search for any clues first. On days 36 to 39, I went out until I reached the foot of the water volcano. Whoa, this is a pretty cool place. Huh, what's that shack up there for? But as I said this, I heard some robotic laughter nearby.
Looks like we got ourselves dinner, boys!
I went over towards the noise and saw that a group of robot crabs were surrounding a defenseless frog. Hey, what gives?
What? Shut it, you!
As they turned around to face me, the frog began to jump off and escape.
Grab it!
Leave it alone! I followed close behind and used my new flaming slam attack to crash down between them.
Why are you doing this?
Why do you need to eat anything? You're robots!
Oh, sorry. We don't have much purpose after our master went missing.
Oh, you're Eggman's creations. I'm sorry about that.
Whatever. Come on, boys. Let's go find some oil or something.
Oh boy, thanks for the help.
Wow! Oh, yeah. You're welcome.
You should meet Big. He loves friendly people like you.
Who's Big? Suddenly, a fishing hook landed on my feet. What's this? On days 40 to 44, I was flung all the way on a deck. I was on the shack in the volcano. Whoa, I'm glad I didn't hit the water.
Why is that? I love the water.
I turned around to see. Coming out of the shack was a large water cat. Fire Knuckles, water. You don't see the problem here?
Nope.
Just then, I realized that he was in tune with the water element. You must be another elemental warrior. Sweet. Okay, I need your help too. But he wasn't even listening and began to walk around the mouth of the volcano. Hey, what are you doing?
You were kind of rude back there. And plus, I'm not planning on helping anyone.
Yeah, he has his own goals.
I'm gonna catch the big one. It's been my dream since I was a kitten.
The big one? Okay, look, if I help you catch it, how about you join my team?
Yeah, that sounds like a fair trade. All you gotta do is dive down there in that tiny hole and lure the fish up here.
But water poisons me. I can't swim down there.
Oh, right.
Well, that's not necessarily true.
I'm listening. On days 45 to 47, the frog led me over to a destroyed village, covered in blue slime. Whoa, what happened here?
That dumb Chaos guy has been tearing up anything he can. Anything he can get his slimy little hands on. But now, he's so big. He sheds these little water slimes like nobody's business. If you can kill one of those and get a water cream, we can make a water resistance potion.
Sounds easy enough. I walked up and punched the closest slime, taking him down. Yes, but all it left behind was a pool of water. It started to shake and reform, and within seconds, the once tiny slime was giant. You know, the thing I did back there, I didn't mean that. He blasted me back with a powerful stream of water. Okay, you're done for. We began to fight as I used my fire punch combo to pummel him down. Ha! 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 It's working! The slime continued to fight back, but I kept muscling through its attacks. And with one final hit, it was destroyed. In the midst of the destruction was a water cream. Perfect! On days 48 to 52, we made it back to Big and gave him the water cream.
Thanks, Froggy.
With that, Big and Froggy were able to make me a water resistance potion. Okay, let's give it a try. Ooh, this feels weird.
Come on, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Wait, what are you doing? Wait a second. The potion, it worked. I'm not taking any damage. With that, I swam down and entered the small tunnel. Huh, how is this big one gonna fit through here? As I finished my thought, I made it to the other side and found a beautiful underwater temple. Whoa!
Is that an echidna in the water?
Yup.
As I continued to swim down, I realized, wait, I'm running out of air. I was beginning to freak out with no quick way back when I hit a floating bubble. Whoa, more air. I guess Big was right. The water isn't so bad. I swam down towards the shrine, collecting every bubble I could find along the way. There, at the center, was an old Chaos Emerald shrine, but no emerald was to be found. Chaos must have gotten to this one already. He's getting so powerful. I hope I'm strong enough to face him. Now, where is that fish? On days 53 to 56, I continued swimming when I thought I saw something in the water. Hello? Oh, hey there, little fella. What's your... But the fish quickly swam away. Huh? I'm not that scary, am I? As I said this, I was suddenly hit from behind by a giant eel. Whoa, you must be the big one. It started to circle around me in the water like a real predator. All right, big guy, easy does it. But it didn't listen and charged in again. I used my fire dash to quickly dodge out of the way and made a break for the exit tunnel. I hope you're ready, Big. With that, I barely managed to make it to the surface.
Hey, buddy! Is it here?
Yeah, it's... Oh no, out of nowhere, the eel burst out of the water and ate me whole.
Whoa, that's not good.
On days 57 to 59, my eyes opened to see I was in an extremely enclosed space. Oh, no, it seriously ate me? I tried punching my way out, but nothing was working. Oh, come on. I can't go out like this. I felt like there was no way out and started to hear Chaos's words flood my head.
Accept your fate!
No, my elder's relying on me, and so are my new friends. I can't give up. I squeezed through and pushed deeper into his stomach until reaching a small room of stomach acid. Here goes nothing. Using all the power I could muster, I used fire after fire ability, which caused the acid to burn. Yes! Just then, I heard the eel groan as I was shot back out. Ah!
Wow, I can't believe I just witnessed that.
I looked back as the eel came up to bite me again, but Big hit it, sending it back into the water. Thanks.
Of course, I'd do anything for a friend.
Because he said this, I felt more power surge within me. I now had 25 hearts and grew even larger in size. We could still see the eel circling in the pool below. All right, Big, you ready to catch the big one?
As I'll ever be.
On days 60 to 63, I jumped into the pool and tried to fight the eel, but he was so strong in the water. Hey, a little help?
Oh, you meant now.
He jumped up and slammed into the water. He began to use water powers to fend the large fish off. Yeah, go Big. With our strength combined, we were able to take down the big one.
Yeah, way to go, friend.
Thanks, Big. You really saved my tail there.
Hey, I have a tail too.
Yes, yes you do. Now, about our deal.
You want me? You have to bring Froggy too.
You mean him? Yeah, of course. On days 64 to 68, I made it back to base with Big and his best friend Froggy. But as I did, I saw there was fire everywhere. What happened here?
Sonic, he was taken.
Taken? By who?
He called himself Dark Matter Shadow.
Dark matter? Another element! I have to find him and save Sonic. Before I went out, I helped Tails fix up our base. And Big's water element helped out as well, extinguishing the fire. We cleaned up everything and made Big and Froggy their very own shack with a small fishing pond. There you guys go.
Thank you kindly.
Of course. From there, I went out, searching for any clues of Sonic's whereabouts. Come on, where could he be? I then heard the sound of an ice cream truck? Huh? I walked over a hill to see an ice cream truck in the middle of nowhere. And there was a large crowd. Maybe one of them has a lead. On days 69 to 73, I walked over to the ice cream truck to hear all of the customers complaining.
There's no chocolate! How? Where is it? I know it's there!
I looked inside to see Dr. Eggman? What the?
Oh, shut it! You big-nosed freak! You shouldn't be eating ice cream anyways! It'll probably make your nose even bigger!
How dare you!
He really let himself go after he lost. What happened to you, dude?
You broke the last of my equipment, so now I'm forced to do this!
Well, good luck with that. I walked around the crowd, asking everyone if they had seen Sonic. No one had a clue, but a small voice echoed out to me.
Sonic? Why, of course, I saw him.
Huh? I turned around to see a pink hedgehog. And you are?
I'm Amy. I've been worried sick about Sonic. I saw a shadowy figure take him, and I just don't want anything bad to happen to him.
It's all right. Can you show me where you saw him? Amy brought me over to the outskirts of a small modern town.
Please save him. He doesn't know this yet, but I've always loved him.
Right. Okay, don't worry. I'll find him. On days 74 to 77, I walked throughout the town, and there were players everywhere. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a hedgehog around here?
What the heck is that thing?
Dude, look at its fists.
I want it!
What? Ah! Hey, leave me alone!
Get back here!
Put a lead on him! I kept running for my life through the city streets, while more players kept coming in, trying to take me down. I then heard a loud... Huh? I turned around to see the players chasing me were gone. Strange. Looking up at the end of the street, I noticed a warehouse with ice around its entrance. Sonic, he must be in there. As I entered inside, I saw where Sonic was being held. He was weaker than ever, trapped inside of a cage. Sonic, who did this to you?
Knuckles, no, leave now.
Huh? Just then, I was hit aside. Ah!
Well. There's a fire one too,
Let him go!
Shut up. This town and these horrible players, they'll all die by my hands. And with this one locked up, there's no one that can stop me.
You want to kill all of those players? But that's wrong, dude. Shadow didn't want to listen, though, and charged right towards me. On days 78 to 80, Shadow and I clashed in the warehouse. He had extremely powerful dark matter attacks, but thankfully, my fire was still putting up a fight. Stop this! You can't kill all of those players just because. He slashed at me, but I narrowly dodged.
This entire world is a nightmare, and it's time to wake up!
We were evenly matched, trading blow for blow, until I heard that again. And this time, it hit me. Ah! I was knocked back against the wall and saw that Shadow had a partner.
Thank you, Rouge.
Of course. It was too easy.
Now, time to execute my plan.
Wait, what are you doing? Is that a Chaos Emerald? No, you're in danger. Chaos,
Shut it! With the power of this emerald, this town will feel my wrath!
He dashed out into the city, and I was left there to die, feeling weaker than ever.
Wait, did you say chaos?
Yeah, he's back, and he wants to take over the world. Rouge unexpectedly opened Sonic's cage and helped me up. What are you doing?
If Chaos, the water god, really has returned, then not only Shadow, but all of us are in danger. Hurry, go stop him before it's too late.
Thank you.
Let's stop this copycat.
On days 81 to 85, Sonic and I quickly made it to the center of the town, where Shadow was overlooking it all. Shadow, stop this!
You got out. Doesn't matter. I'll make quick work of you two.
He charged in between the two of us, blasting both Sonic and I away from each other. With the Chaos Emerald, I could tell he had become much stronger, but both Sonic and I knew we couldn't give up. We charged back in and used our elements to our advantage. He would freeze Shadow over and over, and I used my fire to melt him away and hit him back.
Why are you defending these people?
Just because they don't treat us the best doesn't give us the right to destroy them. Shadow floated upwards and used a dark attack like no other, which hurt Sonic and sent him back. No! Out of pure rage for my friend, I jumped up and felt a new power surge within me. I gained 10 hearts and can now perform an ultimate blazing combo. With it, I slammed into Shadow, taking him down to low hearts.
I yield.
Because of all the noise, players began to walk into the streets. Are they cheering?
Boo! Those fire and ice guys saved us! Oh!
They all began to cheer, and Shadow took notice.
I can see now that I was wrong.
Good, because we really need your help. On days 86 to 90, we were traveling back to base with Shadow, now on our team. He was still extremely weak though from our fight.
Wait up, you two. Slow down.
I'm sorry, Shadow, but we can't. We need to get back to the others, so we...
Hand it over.
Sonic and I spun around to see Chaos. He found us.
We are going to...
Before we could do anything, in a flash, Chaos was now behind us and had taken the emerald from Shadow. Oh no, something began to happen.
Yes. Yes.
Chaos's form began to grow and swell into a massive liquid monster. No!
My feminine form has returned to me. I am the perfect Chaos!
We have to get out of here! Sonic used his speed to create a large wall of ice to block him off. His attack struck the wall as we helped Shadow run away.
Everything will burn! Everything!
On days 91 to 94, we barely made it back to base.
Guys, what happened?
Chaos, he's back!
And now I'm angry.
Me too. Are you guys all ready to go?
Yeah, let's do this.
We all journeyed back to my people's shrine in the jungle, back to its ruined remains. And together, we all stood around the destroyed temple and began to focus on our elements. Elemental energy flooded around the ruins as pieces of the Master Emerald began to come together from each of us.
Almost there!
The Master Emerald shards! Come on, everyone! With all of our strength combined, the Master Emerald was reformed! Yes! We did it!
Yes, Knuckles! Yes! You have made our people proud!
Elder!
I am so thankful to you, my warrior. You have done it! Now, to recapture Chaos Within!
Well, first, we need to find him.
I think he has already found you.
The Emerald is back! I can feel it!
On days 95 to 99, Chaos burst through the tree line, towering above us all and the Master Emerald.
Not on our watch.
Everyone started to charge in, using all of our elements to fight Chaos back. Tails was calling down lightning strikes, and Vector was rocking out, hurting him with his earth element, as Big charged him head on. We were starting to chip away at the god, but then the three of them were thrown back with just one hit. No! I was about to rush in when Chaos's attention focused on me.
You will die first!
He unleashed another powerful attack right towards me. I couldn't dodge it. But then, whoa, what happened? I looked back, and Sonic used his speed to push me out of the way. But he was hit. Sonic, no!
You gotta finish this. Use the emerald. We believe in you.
He passed out from the pain, and I was the only one left with Chaos and the Master Emerald.
No!
On day 100, I raced towards the Emerald, but Chaos kept slamming down his tentacles to stop me.
Stay back!
He slammed down again, but I used my fire to dash up and onto the Emerald. As I did this, I felt its power flow within me. I grew even more powerful and had absorbed the Master Emerald's power. Oh, yeah! I dashed up and started to hit Chaos with my empowered attacks.
No! No!
We began to trade hit after hit, but his godly powers were still so intense. I can't give up. Not now! We both hit each other one last time, and we're both extremely weak.
You fool! Nothing! No one can stop me!
You don't know who you're dealing with, Chaos. I'm an Echidna!
Die!
He tried to rush in again as I focused all my powers on the Master Emerald and blasted him with it. I could feel all of the energy leaving me, and I poured it all out just to take him down. I returned back to my normal form, and Chaos was defeated. And with that, the world and the Master Emerald could finally be at peace. On day 1, I spawned in as Sonic. Wow, I only had 5 hearts. I was in a lush green forest biome. I tested out my powers. Look at me go. I was stoked. I can run so fast. Whoa. Hey there, dude. You want to chill? He definitely did not. He attacked me. At least I can run. Whoa. I can run super fast. Still, that bear freaked me out. I needed to build myself a shelter, so I chopped down some wood and built a pretty good hut. Man, but all that work made me so hungry. Wonder what I can find. I walked around and I found some potatoes lying there. It's not chili dogs, but I guess it'll have to do. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't know this patch of dirt was yours. Well, I'm sure we could get it back to the way it was. Maybe even better. The Chow asked if I had anywhere to sleep. I do. Come on, follow me. I wonder what adventures await for me tomorrow. Day 2 happened, and I woke up to a noise. Ugh, just give me 10 more minutes. Better not be that bear again. Okay, you big furry bully, let's go. Wait, what's that? Are those robot wolves?
I see you've seen my new monster!
Wait, you did this? What do these wolves do to you, man?
It is Dr. Eggman, master of robotics and...
Alright, cut the chase, weirdo. I've only got 100 days here.
Why you? When I rule the world, you hedgehogs will be the first to go! Wolves, attack!
The wolves attacked. I tried to attack them, but I had no weapons. My hearts were almost gone.
Pathetic! If that's the best you've got, Hedgehog, then this planet is as good as mine! I'll wipe you all out! Mark my words!
I didn't have a choice. As much as I hated to admit it, I had to retreat. I promised that when I was stronger, I'll show Eggman who's boss. On days 3 to 4, I needed to buckle down and get to work. I needed to upgrade my tools, so I mined some cobblestone and gave myself an upgrade. Too cool. I mined some more and got to work on a better little hut for me and Omichow. I wanted to make more than a house. I mean, I am Sonic the Hedgehog after all. If all I was gonna eat was raw potatoes, I wasn't feeling super inspired. It'll come to me. For now, I was proud of our little house. Look, a small yard for you too, Omichow. I went searching for something a little better than cobblestone, and hopefully something tastier than potatoes. I found a cave. Oh, spooky. I began to mine, but wait, what is that down there? It was a vein of diamonds. Awesome. I took 2 steps towards it when I was stunned by a roar, and a bear stomped right in front of me. It was the biggest bear I'd ever seen. I'm sorry, Mrs. Bear. I didn't mean to. Well, I'm here to take him down. You have my word, all right? I figured that was my cue. I booked it out of there as fast as I could. On my way home, I ran into some pigs, the regular kind. Good to see a friendly face. Hey, my name's Sonic. The pigs seemed lost and hungry, so I offered to bring them back to my town. I led the pigs home and built them a sweet pen and gave them everything they wanted. I also wanted my new materials to get to work rebuilding the Chow Temple. We were making great progress. It was slowly but surely getting built back up. Time to build my masterpiece, a hot dog stand. No more raw potatoes for me. On day 5, I woke up to the sounds of screams. Jeez, can't I catch a break? I ran towards the sound and saw a bunch of robot creepers. They were blowing up a small village. I have to stop them. Luckily, the creepers weren't as strong as the wolves. My jump attack was able to take them out. The villagers thanked me, but that wasn't all. Tails, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Sonic. Am I glad to see you? I thought I was all alone in this strange world. Have you noticed there aren't any curved edges? Interesting.
Man, I missed you. Your building skills are way better than mine. I kinda need your help as well fighting Eggman.
Ugh, tell me about him. Who do you think sent these robot creepers after me? He's a real jerk.
You got that right, buddy. Here, my base is just back over there. If you want to head there and get to work, I'll see if I can help these villagers out.
Sounds good, Sonic. Can't wait to get my workshop back.
I spoke to the villagers. Their village had been wrecked by the creepers, so I offered them a place to stay. Come on, guys, get settled. On day 6 to 7, I got back home and helped the villagers settle in. I built them a few little houses. Get comfy, guys. I'll keep you safe from Eggman. Tails was working on his workshop. Looking good, dude.
Oh, Sonic, glad you're back. If you could just hand me the tri-oscillating power decoupler, we can get back to work splicing the back end of the...
Unfortunately, I was too tired to help and turned in for the night.
Hey, Sonic, come back.
The next morning, I went to stretch my legs when I noticed the robot wolves again. Well, at least one of them. It was attacking a herd of innocent sheep. I figured I could try fighting one at least. Here goes. Ha! I attacked them and bam. 1, 2, 3, you're out of there. I was celebrating when I began to feel weird. Whoa, what's happening? I leveled up. I even had 10 hearts. And I also felt faster. Thanks, sheep friends. Say, your wool looks really soft. Want to come live with me and my friends? Chili cheese dogs for everyone. I told them how to find my base and watch them head off. That wool gives me an idea. I got back to exploring. On day 8, I came back home to see Omichao being attacked by a robot bat. I leapt in and quickly scared the bat away. I felt bad that my village was so poorly defended. I decided to make some iron tools and weapons. I got Tails and we built a perimeter wall. I even fortified Omichao's little house with some iron I found. There you go, little guy. Still, I wish I knew how to stop Eggman from sending his robots after us. Good idea, little buddy. I tightened my laces, crammed a few chili dogs in my pockets, and set off. On days 9 and 10, I found the city. This place is huge. I'd barely set foot in the city when I was attacked by an iron golem. There's only one of me, okay? Look, I'm... Ow! Luckily, I outran this fool. Jeez, what do they mean by an evil hedgehog? I'm a good guy for life, dude. I spent hours walking around the city. Where do I even start? I started to lose hope, but then I remembered I'm Sonic, and I always had to keep my head up. Just then, I was greeted by a wizard. Hey, what's up, old man?
Old man? My name's Greg.
My bad, Greg.
Rude and dumb. We're all doomed. Look, I'm the only one who's going to help you out here, so be quiet and listen.
Help me? What do you mean?
I heard you were looking for Dr. Eggman's secret base, a noble quest for someone as young and weak as you. But before I tell you where it is, come with me. People aren't too fond of hedgehogs around here.
I followed the wizard back to his temple, and a painting appeared on the wall. Cool.
Yes, it is cool. Thank you. Everyone else thinks it's weird. But look closer, young hedgehog. Does it look at all familiar?
It looked like this was from the book. Wait, that's me. And another hedgehog? And there's Dr. Eggman, but what's that crystal above us?
Ah, that is the Master Emerald, young Sonic. Find it and victory is assured. But if Eggman gets his hands on it, the world is doomed.
Well, I won't let that happen. You can count on me. Sonic. Sonic the...
Yes. Here's a map to Eggman's base and get out.
Wait, why does everyone hate me? The wizard slammed the door in my face. Rude. Still, I had what I came for. I decided to head home. I was done being treated poorly anyway. Days 11 to 13 started off really bad. I had a nightmare. I was fighting Dr. Eggman. We were evenly matched. But as I looked around, I noticed that the world had already been destroyed. Eggman had the Master Emerald. I was too late.
Too slow, hedgehog. And now, my ultimate creation will see you destroyed.
What is that thing? It's Metal Me. I woke up freaking out. No more chili before bed. That's for sure. I know it was just a dream, but I couldn't shake the ominous feeling that Eggman was one step ahead of me. I needed to start looking for those emeralds. But first, I wanted to make sure that my base was well and truly safe. So for the rest of the days, I reinforced the walls and placed torches everywhere. I also started the foundation of my super sick ring statue. What else screams Sonic? There we go. Much better. I can leave to go check out Eggman's base in peace. On days 14 to 16, I headed out to find Eggman's base. Oh man, I got cheese sauce all over the map. Well, I think I could still read it. I traveled for what felt like days, but I realized I was hopelessly lost. Come on, Sonic. I was ready to return home when I heard a scuffle. I ran towards the sound and saw, hey, Knuckles is fighting those robot wolves.
Sonic, always He's late to the party. I can handle these guys.
Classic Knuckles. Come on, let's scrap these toasters.
Like I said, I had it.
Sure. All hail the mighty Knuckles. What were you doing out here?
I was looking for Eggman's base, but no thanks to you, I found it.
Yeah. Where's the base? Let's crack some eggs.
It's a day away. Follow me.
Ha! You follow me. Try and keep up. On days 17 to 19, we found the base. It was spewing chemicals everywhere.
Man, I can't wait to smash this place up. Let's go.
Wait, Knuckles! He set off the alarm. Robot creepers came pouring out of the base. I ran after Knuckles, but there were way too many creepers. Knuckles, we have to get out of here. Just then, I heard an all too familiar voice.
Well. If it isn't a couple of rats snooping through my kitchen, how do you like my robot creepers,
Ha, this is the best you got?
You think this is the best, fool? Well, prepare yourself for this, my ultimate creation!
I heard a wiring of gears, a blast from a rocket. Before I could turn around, I was knocked flying.
Bye-bye, Sonic! Or should I say, last year's model?
I fell into the water and lost consciousness. On days 20 to 23, I awoke in a strange biome. Man, it's boiling. All I can see is sand. Sand and more sand. I couldn't just stay out in the open, or else I'd burn alive. I built myself a quick shelter that I had hoped would keep me safe for the night. Aw, man, I hope Knuckles is okay. No, I know he is. I'll find my way back, and with Tails' help, there's no way we can lose. Man, if this sun would let up.
Sonic, find the oasis.
I awoke with the start. Who was that? Still, I didn't have time to think about it. I needed to get home. On days 24 to 26, I tried to find my way out of the desert. It was too hot. The sand was burning my feet. I was walking for what felt like days when I saw another one of Eggman's robot bats fly overhead. I ran after the bat, which led me to an oasis. Yes, get out of here, pest. Sonic needs a bath. After my soak, I felt so much better. I even let the robot bat chill for a bit. What was it doing out here anyway? I looked around and found a small crack under the base. I hit it with my pickaxe and a treasure chest. I wonder what's inside. I tried to open it, but couldn't. I bet Tails can figure it out. I zipped off, happy to have my strength back. On days 27 to 29, I found my way back to the jungle biome, but I still couldn't find my base. I decided to climb a nearby tree, but no sooner had I started when an angry parrot appeared and started pecking at my head. Ah! Stop! Hey, you got the wrong guy, all right? Jeez, look, I'm nice, I swear. Yeah, well, jets or not, I'm the real deal. Do you know where my base is? Oh, wait, really? No way. I thanked the parrot and asked if he wanted to come live in my village too. We'll keep your eggs safe, little guy. I promise. On days 30 to 32, I got back to my old base. There was a few robot creepers sniffing around the wall, but I took care of them.
Sonic, you're back. How'd it go?
Not good, I'm afraid. I met Knuckles, but I'm not sure if he made it. Wait, oh, Knuckles! Buddy, I'm so glad to see you.
After you got knocked to Kingdom Come, I used the distraction to escape. Still, that was close. Sorry I rushed in like that.
No worries, man. At least we're together again. Tails had been busy while I was gone. He drawn up plans for some awesome new upgrades to the base, and I got to work building them. Turrets! Awesome! After all of that, I was just too exhausted. I needed my beauty sleep. By days 33 to 35, I had my strength back. I had Tails take a look at the treasure chest, but he said we needed lapis to make a special key. Nothing else would work. Of course. We needed to figure out a way to take out Eggman's base.
If we had some stronger ore, we'd be able to make better armor and weapons, not to mention upgrading our base even more.
Good idea, Tails, but I only know one diamond mine around here, and it'll be tough to get. That mama bear is too tough. Still, we didn't have many other options. I hope she's a bit nicer than last time. I am faster since the last time I was there. Maybe I can use that to at least grab something. I managed to blast past that mama bear, take out my pickaxe, and mine a single block. Time to go. We spent the rest of the day making a set of armor. It'll have to do. I took off in the direction of Eggman's base to free the mama bear's son. On days 36 to 38, I returned to Eggman's lair. Gross. It stinks worse than before. Still, it'll be quick, in and out. No need to get into a fight. I took a deep breath and blasted off. After all, I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog? Shoot! Robo creepers started pouring out of the base. My armor was good, but not that good. I needed backup if I'm gonna fight this army. Just then, I heard a roar. Where was that coming from? I looked around and found a capsule. Weird. Guess I just jump up here and there's the bear. Found you, buddy. Don't sweat it, pal. Just hold on tight. I'm taking you home. On days 39 to 41, I returned to my village. Bear cub in tow.
You did it, Sonic.
No sweat. Ready to go home, little guy? I took the cub back to his mom. Thanks, Mama Bear. Always bet on blue. We got to work, strip mining her den. We made it pretty deep, crossing our fingers until... Yes, Lapis. I took it back to Tails and he got to work in his workshop fashioning the key. Okay, let's see what this bad boy holds. Is that? It's the Master Emerald.
I thought it was a legend. The power reading is off the charts. I'm going to need a bit of time to get this much power under control. If we misuse it, it could take out the whole world.
I left Tails to it. Man, it felt good. With the emerald in our possession, nothing can stand in our way. After I got the diamonds, I decided to craft some diamond weapons. I spent the rest of the day working on my ring statue and building the Chao Temple. Almost there, little guys. I hope they're okay. On days 42 to 44, I was waiting for an update from my pal Tails and perfecting the spice mix for my chili recipe when I heard a noise outside. What the heck? Why was the village all messed up? An angry villager approached me. Me? But I was eating chili. Did you happen to see if this guy was a metal version of me? Not a robot? Huh. How many fakers are there? I promised the villagers to catch who was responsible. I couldn't have yet another hedgehog running around spoiling my good name.
Sonic, it's terrible. The thief stole the Master Emerald. Luckily, I put a tracking chip on them. Take this map. It'll tell you where they are.
Good thinking, Tails. Well, that does it. I'm gonna go catch this guy. On days 45 to 47, I followed the tracking signal far out of the forest and into a tundra. Ugh. I was attacked by another robot wolf pack. Ah! Thought you could sneak up on me, huh? Well, take this. I took them out with ease. Man, I remember when you guys used to scare me. I was about to keep following the signal when...
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald. Now I know what's been going on. Everyone's been mistaking me for the likes of you. Say something, you fake hedgehog.
Chaos control.
Wow, he's fast. Hey, it's not his speed. He's using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
My name is Shadow. I am the world's ultimate life form. There's no time for games. Farewell.
Hey, come back! Man, I hope the tracker still works. Bingo. Nice try, faker. But I'm coming for you. On days 48 to 50, I followed the signal deeper into the tundra until I came across a mountain. Well, the signal says to go up. Better run to keep warm. Wait, where did he go? The signal says he's floating somewhere? I looked around, and then I saw it. It was a floating castle. No way. How did he even... Oh, there's a bridge. Well, I knew that. I'd barely started to cross the bridge when I noticed something strange. What's that smell? That distinctly gunpowder smell. Uh-oh. The bridge was rigged. Run, Sonic. Run. Whew. That was so close. Still, how am I gonna get to the Sky Castle now? On days 51 to 54, I went to the base of the mountain. That's when I heard it.
Help! Somebody help!
I followed the sound and found another one of Eggman's capsules. I smashed up the guards and got ready to crack it open. Okay, watch your head. Whoa, Amy?
Sonic, my savior! I knew you'd come for me.
What are you doing up here, Amy?
I've been looking for the lost Chao. I found their village and felt bad. I'm not sure there are any here, though.
Well, I'm trying to get up to that castle in the sky. No way up there?
I might. Follow me, my love.
Oh, boy. On days 55 to 57, I followed Amy further down the mountain until we came across a deep pit. She pointed down. Way down.
All you gotta do is jump, Sonic.
Are you sure about that? It looks pretty... Ah!
Good luck.
I'm gonna die. Wait, is that? Oh my gosh. And I'm about to land right on top of it. Yeah. The spring shot me all the way up to the Sky Castle. Wow, what a rush. I looked around. Where was Shadow? I tried the temple door, but no dice. It was locked. It was a giant zombie. Well, I've been itching for a warm-up. Bring it on. I attacked the giant zombie, but it was too strong. My hits just knock him back. Wait, I lured him to the edge of the cliff. Come on. One good hit. Ha! See you later, giant. There was rumbling sounds and the doors open. Shadow, here I come. On days 58 to 60, I explored the Sky Castle. There was a bunch of old chests here. Health potions? These will come in handy. This castle must be ancient. I wonder who built it. Gotta watch out for those traps, though. Whew. So far, so good. Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you, faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh, you're not even good enough to be my fake.
I'll make you eat those words.
Not bad for an imposter.
You can't fake that. Now hand over the Master Emerald.
You want it so badly? Here.
He shattered the Master Emerald into two. I was blasted away. Shadow! I awoke back on the mountain. Ugh, down to one heart. But what's that? It's half of the Master Emerald. When I picked it up, I felt a surge of power. Whoa, I had 15 hearts. I felt supercharged. I wonder if chaos control. Well, guess I need some practice. I'm getting back home the hard way. On days 61 to 63, there was a village totally overrun with robot creepers and another capsule. I took one out and they scattered. Yeah, that's more like it. You tell Eggman I'm coming for him.
Tell me what, Sonic? That you surrender? That you and your friends throw in the towel?
Eggman, I'm glad I ran into you.
Robots, attack! I said attack! Where are those piles of scrap?
Looks like you're all alone there, pal, which lets me give you a long overdue beatdown.
Ah! Blast you, Sonic! This isn't over!
With him on the run, I opened the capsule. It was a bunch of chows. I found you. Hey, little guys, I know a place you'll be totally happy in. Come with me. On days 64 to 66, I felt that I had to be getting close. It was then that I stumbled across what looked like a wizard tower. Neat, but it was under attack by robot bats. Back off.
Oh, great. This guy again.
Hey, what's up, old man? What are you doing out here?
This is my summer sanctuary. Well, it was until you showed up.
I just saved you from Eggman's forces. A little respect would be nice.
Still, I see you have the Master Emerald. Wait, what have you done to it?
You see, there was this fake hedgehog with rocket boots who...
And this is why we can't have nice things. Gosh, well, you better get that thing fixed soon. Otherwise, we're all doomed. Take these blueprints. They'll teach you how to build an Ultra Forge. Put the two pieces in there and get the emerald back together.
Will do, old man. Oh, before I go, can you show me where my base is?
Sure, it's right over there. Now, get a move on.
Huh, why do I keep missing it? On days 67 to 69, I finally made it back to my base. Here you go, Chows, your new home. I reunited with my friends who were stoked to see me. We didn't have time to catch up though, as when Tails read the instructions, he realized this will be a tough build. We need a nether star. That means we need a portal to the nether. Huh.
And you need to summon a wither. It's super tough.
Oh, sick. Thanks, Omi. Well, that settles it. Guess I'm off to another adventure. Before I left, I used the diamonds from a nearby mine to finish my base. There you go, Chow. My way of thanking you for all the help you gave me. I also wanted to finish my ring. There we go. Now everyone will know that Sonic's in town. On day 70 to 72, I carried Omi Chow through the forest and along the beach. Underwater? Oh, great. My favorite. That thing is really far down. We were about to jump in when we were surrounded by drowners. Whoa. Hey, guys. Didn't mean to intrude. Oh yeah? Pleasure to meet you. It was a potion of underwater breathing. Ah, thanks, dudes. We swam down and found the portal. Here goes nothing. On days 73 to 75, I searched all over the nether for the soul sand. I needed this to summon the wither. Man, this place is spooky. I can feel myself getting weaker by the second. Stay close, Omi Chow. After I had the sand, I needed wither skulls. Luckily, Omi Chow had a finder. Good thinking. Yes, 3 skulls. I was nervous, but I placed the sand in the skulls and got ready. Whoa, man, this might be a bad idea. The wither exploded, knocking me back. I only had 1 heart already? Oh yeah, definitely a bad idea. Wait, what? Omi, what are you doing? Omi Chow jumped at the wither. There was a flash of light and the wither was blasted back, dropping a nether star. Got it. But where's Omi Chow? I wanted to stay, but the wither was too powerful. I ran, finding the portal and barely escaping. Omi Chow, I'll never forget your sacrifice. On day 76 to 78, I returned to the base. We got to work building the Wizard's Forge. I wasn't totally sure if my plan was gonna work, but I made sure to find a nice open biome in case things went sideways. I placed the other half of the emerald on the ground. Okay, let's see if I can use this to pull the other piece to me. Makes sense, I think. Here goes nothing. Chaos control!
Never cease to surprise me, Blue Hedgehog. I thought the castle you were on exploded in the sky.
You know, what can I say? I die hard.
So there's more to you than just looking like me. What are you, anyway?
What you see is what you get. Just a guy that loves adventure.
I see. But you know I can't let you live. Your adventuring days are coming to an end.
Shadow attacked, but he was too slow. I've gotten stronger. Ha! Give me the Master Emerald, Shadow, and I'll let you go.
No, I am the ultimate life form. Eggman promised.
Before I could deliver the final blow, he vanished. Well, at least he left the emerald. On days 79 to 81, it was time to put the emerald back together. I placed both of the pieces into the forge and powered it up. There was a blinding flash. The emerald was floating in front of me. I could feel the energy coming off. I wasn't gonna waste my time just standing around. I used the forge to turn my remaining netherite into a whole cache of weapons and armor. Here you go, Chow, and you guys, Knuckles and Tails. We had to get ready to take down Eggman's base. On days 82 to 85, I went on patrol, hoping to find some gunpowder and sand to help me take out Eggman's base. That factory's going down.
Sonic!
Oh, great. Amy, wait, she's being attacked by robot bats. Hang on, Amy.
Oh, Sonic, I knew you'd come back for me. me?
Oh, right. Yeah, I was totally thinking about you, like always. I offered to take Amy back to my base. I got her settled in and crafted the TNT I'd been looking for. On days 86 to 88, I decided to check out the base, do a little bit of recon work, and get my bearings. Wait, where is everyone? There was no one here.
Come to witness the show, Sonic.
Eggman, where are you?
Oh, Sonic, you poor little insect. You think that base to be the extent of my genius? Gaze into the egg carrier!
Whoa, no way. It was a giant airship.
Hand over the Master Emerald, or I'll bomb your base into oblivion!
The egg carrier started dropping bombs. Whoa, watch out. He's blowing up his own base. I gotta go. Man, Eggman's gone too far. Time to kick it up a notch. On days 89 to 91, the Emerald was finally ready. Okay, Master Emerald, chaos control. Hello? Is this thing on?
I'm not sure what's wrong. The power is there, but you can't tap into it.
Well, this isn't good. We need it. I had to act quickly before Eggman's airship arrived. Wizard! Hey, Wizard!
What part of Sanctuary do you not understand?
We fixed that emerald, but it won't work.
Well, you didn't think it would work for just you, did it? Remember the painting? 2 hedgehogs. Open your eyes!
So you're saying I need Shadow's help?
Hey, I didn't write the rules. You want emerald power? You need to play nice. Now, for the last time, go away!
Time to go find that weirdo. Hope he's in a better mood. On days 92 to 95, I traveled across every biome looking for Shadow, but I was in for a shock. Everything was destroyed. It must be Eggman. He's making his move to destroy the whole world. I tried to use my super speed to put on the flames, but it didn't work. Everyone, run! Head to my base! We'll hold him there. Everywhere I went, it was all the same. Death and destruction. I was getting desperate. Where was Shadow? I grabbed the turtle and headed back home. I hope we can save everyone. On days 96 to 99, I knew I had to rally my troops.
I'm ready to smash some circuits.
You can count on me, Sonic.
They won't lay a finger on my Sonic.
Thanks, guys. I'm glad I have you by my side. And all you villagers, animals, and Chao, too. I'm sorry I couldn't use the full power of the Master Emerald, but I promise I won't give up. Not now, not ever. I handed out chili dogs to everyone in town and made sure to craft any last-minute pieces of armor or weapons. We'd barely gotten everything ready when there was a huge explosion on the outer wall. The attack is beginning.
Go, my robot forces! Crush them all!
We leapt into battle. There was robots everywhere, but we managed to hold them off. They're retreating. We did it. Wait, is that Metal Sonic? He's going for the emerald. Get your hands off that thing. I was about to attack, but just then, Shadow, I'm glad to see you. We can end this together.
I was created to destroy you, Sonic. I was told by Eggman that you are the ultimate threat to the world. I can't believe I fell for such an obvious lie.
Well, you can make it up now, Shadow. We can use the emerald and we can end this. This was it. Day 100. The egg carrier was right on top of us. If it attacked, we were done for. I looked around at my friends, both old and new, and knew that we would win.
Well, Sonic, I see you've allied yourself with that traitor. You truly were a bitter disappointment, Shadow. Hand over the emerald, and I might spare your pathetic little base.
Not a chance, Egg Breath.
I hoped you'd say that. Now, Sonic, prepare to face the might of the ultimate genius.
You ready, Shadow? Chaos control. Yes, Shadow and I were transformed. I had 20 hearts and felt unstoppable.
What? You harnessed the power of the Master Emerald? But how?
That's called teamwork, Egghead. Now feel it firsthand.
No, this is impossible!
Eggman was defeated. Just another adventure for Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. On day 1, I spawned inside of a giant fence area as a fire T-Rex. In front of me stood both of my parents. Wait, why am I different than you guys?
Oh no. His experiment worked. Son, listen to us.
You are very special, Fozo, but whatever you do, don't listen to Director Claw.
Director Claw? Who's that? Just then, a man stepped inside of our enclosure.
Perfect. My next pet, the Fire T-Rex. You shall be separated from your family at once and be in my complete control.
What? No way! Without hesitation, the director used the special weapon and killed my dad! Dad! I charged at him and tried to attack him with my fire bite, but he used his enhanced weapon and pushed me away.
Stupid pest. You were born for one reason. To serve me. Now obey before I kill your mother too.
Bozo, run!
I listened to my mom. I used my fire ability to bite open the fenced area.
Man, seize him!
Oh no, I ran out of his huge operation, only to see a Jeep driving straight towards me. I need to run! On day 2, the Jeep was closing in behind. I kept running before darting into the brush of the forest. Breathe, Fozo. Breathe.
You couldn't have gotten that far, dinosaur. Show yourself.
I thought I was safe, but the leaves around all started to catch on fire. Ah! My position was exposed.
There you are. Surrender.
Director Claw's worker started to shoot at me. Oh no, I have to think. Suddenly, an idea popped in my mind. Using my fire skin, I ran around the bushes of the jungle until a ring of fire surrounded the worker. Ha! Take that! While he was distracted, I made a run for it.
Report to the director. The T-Rex escaped. Prepare for Plan B.
I was moving fast. I needed to leave the jungle ASAP. That's when I found an entryway that led me to a strange valley. Whoa. On day 3, I entered inside. This place looked so peaceful. Before I could really take in the scenery, I heard a loud roar going off in the distance. I guess not. I ran over, only to see a mammoth being attacked by a squad of tiny magma velociraptors.
This is artery. Die!
Leave me alone!
Oh no! I should help. I jumped into action, catching them by surprise. All of the tiny raptors ran away in fear. Ha! Piece of cake. Who are you?
You dare to mess with the Magma Raptors? You will die for that!
His hits were tough, but I knew not to give up. We were hitting each other blow for blow until I used my fire bite harder than ever, which knocked him down for good. He was defeated, and from it emerged special fire orbs. They all gravitated towards me, and once I absorbed them, my body began to change. I grew more teeth and got a little bigger in size, gaining 5 more hearts. I also gained a new magma slash ability. Sweet!
Hey, thanks for the save, friend.
Of course. What were those things?
They were the Magma Raptors, the first of 5 dangerous animals that work for Director Claw. Seems as though you grow stronger with each one you defeat.
In that case, I'm gonna go out and defeat all 5 so I can take down Director Claw's entire operation.
The man is pure evil. I'll be happy to help. My name is Boris, and yours?
You can call me Fozo. On day 4, Boris and I decided to make this place our headquarters. If I wanted to take down these dangerous bosses, I had to make sure I was prepared. I built my house up tall to make sure people knew that it was the home of a T-Rex. I looked over at Boris and noticed that he made himself a home as well. After we both finished, I made myself a nice prize room for each of the 5 bosses. That's 1 down, 4 more to go. Before I could celebrate for too long, I heard a loud engine going on. What is that? I walked out only to see a Jeep driving by the valley. Oh no, I better go check out what's going on. On day 5, I reached the Jeep and it looked like they stopped at a burial site. What are they doing here? I watched as they threw something down a hole.
Hey!
What was that?
This thing's useless. No way will it make Director Claw any more powerful. Let's bury it and head out.
The men then placed a bunch of dirt over the ground. Won't make him more powerful? What is that supposed to mean? Oh, I accidentally stepped on a branch. Oh no.
We may have company, Jerry. I know I heard something.
Doesn't matter. Lunch is ready. Let's head out. I'm starving.
Oh, I hope it isn't roast beef again. I hate roast beef.
That was close. I ran over to the ground and decided to dig it up. Once I did, a baby skeleton dinosaur jumped out. Ah! Oh my, you scared me.
Well, sorry. I was scared myself. Those men threw me out because I was a failed experiment. Director Claw is really a horrible man.
Oh, trust me, I know. I'm trying to stop him by defeating all 5 of his dangerous bosses.
You know, I think I may know something about the next boss, but I may have lost my thinking bone because my memory feels a little bit, fuzzy. If you help me find my bone, maybe it'll come back.
Okay, skeleton, you have yourself a deal. Now, Where do I start looking? On day 6, I searched the nearby area, trying to find the skeleton's thinking bone. Come on, come on. Where can it be? I then found a small camp made in the middle of a forest. It was being occupied by a pack of mutant wolves.
It's my turn! Shut up! This is the best tasting bone I've ever had in my life!
After a second glance, I noticed that they were fighting over the thinking bone. Hey, that doesn't belong to you. The wolves didn't want to reason with me and instead began to attack. Thanks to my new Fire Slash ability, I fought back against them and was actually putting up a fight. Because of my fiery skin, the camp around us was also catching fire. With all of my fiery aspects combined, the wolves ran off scared.
This guy's a fire freak. Run!
With them gone, I was able to grab the thinking bone. Next up, my new skeleton friend. On day 7, I returned back to my base where my new skeleton friend was waiting. I threw him over his bone and he started to feel a lot better.
Oh, wow. I think I'm starting to remember again. My name is Scully.
Nice to meet you, Skelly. Knowing he would need a safe place, I built him a home near mine and Boris's. I hope you like, the aesthetic.
Oh, it's perfect. You know, now that I can remember, those bosses you brought up earlier do ring a bell. Each are supposedly the strongest creatures in the world. They call themselves the Prehistoric Five. And believe it or not, I think you were meant to be the 6th.
I was? That's why Director Claw wanted control over me.
While I was trapped in a box, I overheard that they were in talks with the second one, the Mossy Kuko, who resides deep inside the Forgotten Forest.
So you're saying if I find that forest, then I find the next boss? Do me a favor and point me in the right direction. I searched far and wide on day 8 until I finally reached the entrance of the Forgotten Forest. The trees here were much taller and dense. Yep, this is the right place. I ventured through, hearing various different noises and creatures. This place doesn't seem the safest. I walked until I arrived at a gateway. Am I going in the right direction? I didn't notice, but I was standing too close to a tree, which caused the nearby wood to catch on fire. Oh no, stop spreading. Stop! I was doing my best trying to put out the fire, but couldn't seem to stop it. One of Director Claw's gunmen ran in. Uh-oh.
Well, looky here. The fire dinosaur. After the Mossy Kuko, are you?
No?
You can't lie to me. As a direct subordinate of him, he would want to know about this.
The gunman pulled out a high-tech weapon. Wait! He blasted it, causing me to teleport. On days 9 to 10, I teleported in a cage. I was high up in some sort of nest, and all around me was a mossy, taken over kingdom. I then heard a loud, dangerous roar before I saw a giant neck emerge from the trees, followed by 2 beaming red eyes.
Oh, Thozo, I've known of your existence, but yet I am still surprised you would come all the way here just to die.
Why? Why would you work for a man like Director Claw?
He's in control of everything, and he has big plans for this world. But that won't matter because you won't be here to see any of it.
Oh yeah? Using my fire bite, I broke the cage and landed on the nest. Kuko stared at me menacingly. We began to fight. He charged in on me. I used my fire slash to fight back against him, which caused the nest to catch on fire.
Enough of this!
Kuko then summoned a bunch of smaller birds, which jumped in to attack for him. Thankfully, they were nowhere near as strong. The longer we fought, the more the fire spread.
No!
Kuko died, and just as before, fire essence emerged from his body, causing my increase in strength. I grew larger in scale and gained 5 more hearts. With my increase in size, I can now shoot out crazy fire projectiles. Sweet! I looked down and noticed that Kuko dropped a tracker of some sorts. Huh. Can this lead me to the next boss? I made it back to base the following day, and just like that, another boss is down. I then heard bones rattling near me and walked outside just to see Skelly and Boris getting along.
Oh, Fozo, there you are. I remembered a cool ability I have as a fossil dino. Check this out.
Skelly then drilled straight underground right below him. I then heard the ground shaking below me. Whoa!
And just like that, I got you some iron.
Sweet! Skelly gave me some wood along with the iron, and I was able to craft myself some iron tools.
I'll be this area's designated miner. Woohoo!
After Skelly left, Boris and I went over to his home, where I showed him the item that Kuko dropped.
Very interesting. It seems like it leads to a laboratory. Maybe if you go there, you can find out more about the third boss.
On days 13 to 14, I followed the tracking device. It would beep faster and faster the closer I got to the location. Okay, it seems like I'm close. I looked forward and saw a laboratory, just as Boris said. Once I was inside the building, I was checking around every corner. Thankfully, though, I think I was alone. I then noticed a bottomless hole right on the floor. I don't want to find out what's in there. Just as I let my guard down, each entryway in the room slammed shut. Oh no, a TV screen turned on. You!
Fozo, I knew you would come here.
If you don't free my mom, then I'm gonna continue to defeat the rest of the prehistoric 5.
Oh, Kuko and the Maglaraptor? Oh, please. Anyone can get past those. They are nothing compared to the Cave Sentinel, the Lava-Toothed Tiger, or especially the Ice Pithecus.
I heard the room starting to beep and noticed a light flashing red. What is that?
Ready to detonate in T-minus 1 minute.
What?
You're probably wondering why I'm doing all this. It's quite simple. You see, I want control. I'm the one who brought the creatures back knowing they would be the strongest. If I were in control of them, then what does that make me?
The strongest?
20 seconds.
It's nothing personal, but all failed experiments must be disposed of.
Oh no, I have to get out of here. I looked at the hole in the room. Knowing I would be doomed either way, I decided to jump through. I landed in a weird-looking cave on days 15 to 16. Whoa, that was a close one. I heard a noise and realized I landed near another dinosaur. Hey, you're like me.
A T-Rex!
Wait! The dinosaur started to run away. Hey, come back! I chased after him until he led me to their camp.
Great! You led him straight here, you idiot!
Yeah, now he's gonna eat all of us!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not gonna eat any of you guys.
You aren't?
No. After a second glance, I realized that they were freezing to death. Using my fire slash, I ignited their campfire for them. There you guys go. What happened to you?
We had to run away from our main homeland because of the Cave Sentinel's minions.
Wait, that's one of the bosses.
Yeah, those jerks forced us underground because of Director Claw's mission. It feels like now we have no place in this world.
Well, I'm here to help. Can you lead me back to your home? On days 17 to 18, the Pinacosaurus led me straight to their home.
Be careful, Fozo. These guys are deadly.
I was about to enter, but immediately heard a set of tiny feet crawling around. Wait, not one set. Oh no. A bunch of tiny centipedes emerged through the destroyed homes and started making their way towards me. Stay back! Their attacks weren't that strong, but when they were all together, it definitely added up fast. I knew with only my fire slash, I wasn't gonna put up a fight, but thanks to my upgrade, I was able to shoot out fire wherever I liked. It was taking down the centipedes one by one until they were all down. Ha! Take that!
Just wait when our queen hears about this.
Their queen? I'm guessing that's the third boss. I just can't wait to meet her. I looked at where the last centipede died and noticed that it dropped a strange stone artifact. Huh, I wonder what this is. Because the dinosaurs' homes were destroyed, on days 19 to 22, I decided to bring them all back home with me. I used all of the resources I had in hand And around me, I built them up some nice dino-themed houses. There you guys go. I hope you enjoy your stay.
Thank you, kind T-Rex. Us dinosaurs specialize in food. We here will help make sure your base stays fed.
Excellent. Thanks. I then heard a weird aura noise coming from the stone I picked up. What does this mean? I ran over to Boris's house and quickly showed him the artifact.
My goodness, Fozo, that is the ancient artifact of Heros. This type of technology is very ancient.
Well, whatever it is, maybe it can help lead us to the next boss. Boris then quickly walked over to me and took the item. From there, he activated it. My mind then drifted out fast into the sky. I then heard a strange voice talking to me.
This is the gateway you dare wish to find.
Whoa, that was weird.
What was it?
Boris, I think this stone just showed me where I can find the next boss. On days 23 to 26, I followed my instinct, which led me to a cave underground. This place matched my vision. I kept going until I found it. A giant closed-off entry. Great. How am I supposed to get in there? I walked over to the door and tried everything in my power, even blasting it with my fire abilities. But nothing worked. A rumbling noise then came from my inventory. What the? I threw the stone artifact down, and out came a stone-looking being? Hi.
Try the artifact. Dinosaurs really do have the brain the size of a peanut.
Hey! I shut the artifact up by grabbing it and threw it as hard as I could at the door.
Ow!
The door then slammed open. I walked through and was met with a long hallway. I had no time to check my surroundings because the ceiling above me started to cave in. Oh no! I was running fast with the ceiling falling behind me. Thankfully, I barely made it. Phew!
Who dares awaken the queen?
Pizza delivery? The guard didn't listen though and threw a punch at me. Ah! Before he could throw another, a loud whisper was heard throughout the cave walls.
Allow entry. I want to kill this trespasser myself.
The guards listened and granted me passageway inside.
You are a dead man.
On days 27 and 29, I walked through a hallway until I entered an opening inside of a cave.
Welcome.
I heard a voice echo and feet crawling throughout the walls. Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this. From the depths crawled out a giant centipede.
The fire dinosaur. I shall rid you of this world for Director Claw. Once complete, then I will be placed at the top of the order.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I shot at the centipede first, which caught it by surprise. Unfortunately, the insect was extremely fast and used this to its advantage. It would slither around and bite me continuously. Stay away! I did my best, stunning it with my fire slash and shooting it with my fire ability. Its attacks were strong, but I knew I had to do what I could in order to stop it. After a tough battle, I was finally able to take the beast down.
No!
I absorbed all of the fire orbs around me, which caused me to upgrade again. I was now a full-sized fire T-Rex and had 5 more hearts. I also noticed that I had a new Fire NATO ability. Whoa! This will definitely come in handy. On days 30 to 34, I blasted my way out of the blocked off cave entrance. This thing was awesome. Because of it though, some nearby trees caught on fire. Oh no, stop, stop.
Hey, Bozo!
What? I looked over and saw a group of spiked lizards. Hello?
Who you calling spiked lizard? We're dinosaurs. Because of your new ability, you're burning the entire forest down, idiot. Some of us are trying to move here.
Move here? What happened to your original homes? The spiked lizards all then brought me to a clearing.
Far off past the horizon, some stupid hazmat men came by and raided out the entire Treetopia. We lost all of our belongings and sadly, we have nowhere to go.
Why would Director Claw's men do that to a random forest? Maybe I can find out. Can you lead me there? The lizards agreed and brought me all the way over to a techie-looking camp. What is this?
All of this is new. Seems like these men are working on something.
Well, it's time I figure out what. On days 35 to 38, I cautiously made my way around the camp.
You know, I thought having these crazy animal creations was enough for the doc, but now he wants to become one himself?
It's strange, but we gotta follow orders, right?
Dr. Claw is trying to become a boss himself, but how? While I was thinking, one of the minions could hear my heavy breathing and slowly turned around to spot me. Hi. Both of them started shooting at me. Ow! With my new Fire Nado, though, I was able to completely disintegrate one of them, leaving his gun on the ground. The other one noticed because he was running away. Thankfully, I was able to catch up to him and corner him.
Oh no, please don't hurt me.
I won't if you tell me everything I need to know. What is the director planning?
He'd kill me if I said anything. Okay. The director, he's building up a machine, one more powerful than all the bosses combined. He needs all sorts of materials to build and power it, which is why we built up these camps to collect them.
Machine? What machine? Before I could think, the minion punched me on the nose and started to run off. Hey, get back here! On days 39 to 41, I chased after the man inside of a laboratory. He ran over to a chest room and now was cornered. I used my Fire Slash to weaken him greatly. Now, try running again, and I'll finish you off. I then looked throughout the chests in the room and found a bunch of weird items. A bunch of apples and some giant teeth? Huh.
Hey, wait. That's all my stuff. My lovely belongings.
Wait, so you were worried about this stuff when it was just some fruit?
And a tooth? Give that here, bozo.
Gee, okay. I threw him over the items, and he was very happy. Okay, stupid minion, you're free to go.
Thank you.
Yeah, get lost, bozo, before we change our minds.
Well, that handles that. I just wonder what machine Director Claw is working on.
I can tell you're totally heavy in thought right now, but I think I can live with you. We are kind of homeless right now.
Of course. Follow me this way. I made it back to base with the lizards on days 42 to 44. I was able to find a perfect spot to make them a nice, cozy house. There you guys go. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, whatever, bozo. Thanks.
I then made my way over to the prize room and added the centipede's head there. Only 2 more to go. These just keep getting harder and harder, though.
Good work, Fozo. Seeing all of this work you're putting in, I couldn't be prouder of you.
Yeah, man, you are like insanely buff now.
Wow, thanks, guys.
Of course. And I know your father would be proud too.
I hope. I lost him too soon. I have to do what I can to not lose my mom.
You won't, Fozo. And no matter what, I'll be right by your side to face any challenge you face. Speaking of challenge, the next boss is the Lava-Tooth Tiger, the fastest boss there is.
Lava-Tooth Tiger? Yeah, he doesn't sound friendly.
Oh, that guy? I know plenty about him.
You do?
Yeah, that's where I got this tooth. I used to prank this guy all the time and steal his teeth while he was sleeping.
You are so weird. Anyway, can you lead me to him?
Yeah, of course I can. Just be careful, though. This guy is deadly.
On days 45 to 47, I followed the lizard's directions until I reached a large nether portal.
Here you go, bozo.
Thank goodness this one was large. I don't think I can fit inside a regular one. I walked through and was in the depths of the lava region. Okay, according to the lizards, his lava swamp is somewhere close by. I was making my way north when out of nowhere, the ground below me gave out. Ow! My head! In front of me was the Lava-Tooth Tiger.
I knew you'd show up.
What gave it away? The death of the other bosses, or...
Silence! If you wish to fight me, then so be it!
The Lava-Tooth Tiger then dashed at me and hit me with a powerful strike. I used my new fire abilities on him, but because of his lava origin, they weren't doing anything. He was a lot stronger than all the previous bosses, and I knew that there was no way I was gonna win this fight. He slashed me one more time, and I was down to 3 hearts.
You are too confident, Fozo. Arrogant. Weak. I know, because I was the same exact way. It's a shame you came this far only to die. alone.
He's not alone.
Boris? What are you doing?
Get out of here, Bozo. Like I told you, I will always be right by your side. Leave now.
I did as Boris said, and once I was a safe distance away, I turned around, only to see him be defeated by the tiger. Boris! No! On days 48 to 51, I crawled out of the nether, extremely weak. How? I couldn't stop him. And now, Boris is gone. No! I'm sorry, Boris. I'm so sorry. Because of the loss of my friend, I went out and got enough resources to make him a burial site. I found a perfect mountain range that would resemble nothing but peace. You have no idea how much you've helped me. I promise I will do everything in my power to make this right. I then heard movement behind me. Huh? Who's there? As I turned, I saw a gust of movement. Hello? It happened again to the right of me. Show yourself! Out of nowhere, a giant praying mantis appeared in front of me. Who are you?
I knew Boris. He was strong. He was noble.
And now he's gone. All because...
Because why? You weren't strong enough? Enough with the pity. I am here for a reason, dinosaur. Do you wish to grow stronger or not?
Of course I do.
Good. Then follow me. It's time to train.
The mantis led me to an oddly peaceful forest. I heard nothing but birds and the sound of water flowing. It feels so...
Clear? Don't burn down my forest or I will kill you.
Way to ruin the moment. The mantis made his way over to his main home.
The issue with you, Fozo, is you rely too much on your fire. That is why you lost.
Well, I am a fire dinosaur.
The fire was meant to enhance you, not become you. All things in life must come with a balance. It is time I show you yours.
The mantis brought me over to a wide crevice in the ground. That is deep.
I want you to make that jump.
Make that jump? It's like 10 blocks wide.
Shut up and do it.
Okay, I paced back and forth. If I failed, I'll certainly fall to my death. Suddenly, the mantis stepped back and leaped across it successfully. Whoa!
Stop thinking. Just be a T-Rex. Feel it within you, within your scales. Use your large legs to your advantage. You are stronger than you think.
Okay. I did as asked and jumped at a height much higher than ever before. I did it!
Now, we must concentrate on your meditation. Breathe, nice and slowly. Think nothing but the air.
I followed the anthropod's instructions, and because of it, everything went white. Where am I? I looked around and saw both of my parents. Mom! Dad!
How proud of you I've become.
Fozo, my boy.
Mom, I promise you, I will get you free.
I know, son. I know. Now go and make us proud.
On days 57 to 59, Mantis and I made our way back through the nether.
Just remember what I taught you, and we will defeat him.
We were heading over to the Lava Tooth Swamp when we came across a neighboring outpost. It was full of Director Claw's men, and they were all working on a certain machine.
Yeah, keep gathering these resources. Director Claw needs every type of resource to make this thing possible.
It looked half complete, but there was enough of it for me to make out exactly what his plan was. He was going to make a mechanical T-Rex. Oh no. I wanted to go in there and stop their plans, but there were way too many people in there.
Don't forget why we are here.
You're right, Mantis. Let's keep going. On days 60 to 62, Mantis and I arrived back at the lava swamp.
My, you've actually come back for more.
I'm here to finish this.
How amusing. I shall kill you, just as I did your mammoth friend.
The tiger and I both clashed. He used his speed to his advantage, but thankfully, so did I. I would jump super high using my dinosaur legs and smash down over him. His attacks, though, were still extremely strong, but thankfully, I had Mantis there with me, being faster than anything I've ever seen before. Whoa!
No! This can't be happening!
Together, the Mantis and I were able to fully defeat the tiger, and that was for Boris. he dropped his fire orbs upon his death, which upgraded me into a more powerful T-Rex. I gained 5 more hearts and now had a new ability that allowed me to summon giant explosions at will. One more boss and Director Claw is going down. Mantis and I arrived back to the valley on days 63 to 65.
I suppose a temporary temple can be built for me here.
You are just so grateful, aren't you? I went around and collected as much resources as I could. With them, I was able to build up a nice looking temple just for my new best friend, Mantis.
Yes, this should definitely do. Thank you, Dinosaur. And hey, good work with your training.
You? Saying something nice? No way. He does have a heart. Mantis quickly left inside of his home. I guess he really doesn't like to show his emotions that much. I went over to my prize room, and just like that, 4 out of 5. This guy was tough. I don't even want to know how difficult the last boss will be.
Ah! No! Get off me!
What's that? I ran over, only to see a pack of mutant wolves taking Skelly.
Someone save me!
Shut up. You're gonna be a great meal.
I'm already dead, you idiot!
Oh no! I better go get him before they really do eat him. I ran over as fast as I could. On days 66 to 68, I followed the screaming, which surprisingly,
oh, the horror!
Wasn't that hard. I made it to a new type of wolf den. Jeez, these guys really do move quickly.
Oh, we're going to eat you up.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Shut up, Jim. I ain't sharing. You're not getting nothing.
Before the wolves could do anything to Skelly, I ran in and jumped in between them.
Great, this guy again.
I thought I already talked to you guys about this. Enough is enough. I used my Fire Nado, which caused them to take damage and panic.
Wait, it's not our fault, you know. We're literally bone wolves. We have bones.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess you guys are right. It doesn't give you a reason, though, to attack my friend like this. You need to leave him alone.
Yeah, I'm a person with feelings and emotions.
All right. That's enough. If I find you guys some more bones, do you guys promise to leave Skelly alone? The wolves nodded. Okay, guys, follow me. On days 69 to 73, I brought the mutant wolves over to a biome that I thought was suiting for them. Look around, guys. It's paradise.
Oh my gosh, this is perfect.
I had no idea there were bones this massive.
Well, hopefully now you guys can never go hungry. I hope you like it.
Like it? We love it. Hey, because you helped us, we overheard some loud technology sounds coming from Director Claw's operations site. Thought you should know.
You know, I think it's time I find out exactly what he has up his sleeve. On days 74 to 79, I made it back to Director Claw's main park. Man, the last time I was here was when... Never mind. I have to stay focused. I made my way inside and heard lots of heavy machinery going on. What can this be? I then made it into a room and was able to find... Mom! Thank goodness! I've been worried sick.
Fozo, my boy, how much you've grown.
I tried to break her free, but for some reason, I couldn't break any of the cage. I promise, I'll do whatever I can to get you out of here.
I know, son. Just be careful. Claw is planning something big.
That's when I turned and walked over only to see a giant mechanical T-Rex that was almost done. Oh no.
You idiots!
Speak of the devil.
I sent you all in there to help, and what did you do? Run away?
Sorry, sir. That fire dinosaur is just getting too strong.
I don't care how strong he's getting. It won't matter once this machine is ready. Don't you understand? Go out to the final boss, Pithecus. He's the most powerful one. And do not let that T-Rex win.
All of his minions then all collectively left. I looked back over to my mom and knew following this group was probably the only way I could find the final boss. I promise, Mom, I'll be back for you. I quickly left and followed the group of soldiers. On days 80 to 85, I followed the men into a very cold tundra. Okay, this place is a lot colder than it looks. They all walked into a gateway leading to a giant frozen over kingdom. Can this entire place be owned by the final boss? I looked at the front gates and knew that there was no way I could make it inside of there. It looked way too heavily guarded. I have to find another way in. I was roaming around the outside of the kingdom, looking for any alternative entryways, but there was nothing. Right as I was about to give up, I heard a loud scream. What is that? I ran over to the sound and came across a wide frozen lake. In the middle of it was a goose?
Help me, help!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you alright?
Do I look alright? The forest used to be my home. I also swim in these very waters. But as soon as that stupid ice gorilla appeared, everything got frozen over.
Wait, so if this was your home, then you should know this place inside and out, right? The goose nodded, and I had an idea. I used my Firenado ability. This caused the entire thing to turn back into water.
Oh my, thank goodness. How can I ever repay you?
The kingdom nearby? You wouldn't happen to know of a secret way in, would you? On days 86 to 90, the goose led me to an alternative entry. This one wasn't being guarded at all. Perfect.
Be careful. It is said the ice Pithecus can transform region into icy tundra with blink of an eye.
I entered the kingdom and snuck my way through as best as I could until I was met with the main courtyard of it. Waiting before me was the ice Pithecus himself.
I'm not going to lie, Fozo. I'm actually quite impressed with you. Taking out all 4 of the bosses. Bravo. Bravo.
Yeah? Well, you know why I'm here then. To take you down and stop this entire operation.
You are blinded by your emotions, and for what? You are a T-Rex, a monster. I will give you one last chance to join us.
You are the one here who is the monster. We both clashed. His icy powers were tough. I never felt as cold as I did right now.
I gave you a chance.
I can't give up. Not now. Not with everyone counting on me. While fighting, I noticed ice hanging from the ceiling. Okay, Fozo, let's hope this works. With one final fire shot, the ice block came tumbling down right onto him.
No!
Just like that, he was defeated. And because of it, I gained 10 more hearts and upgraded one final time. My eyes were now consumed with fire, and I felt the strongest I've ever had before. With my final form, I was granted the Lantern of Blazing Souls. Whoa, I wonder what this thing does. I guess I'll find out soon enough. Now all that's left is Dr. Claw himself. On days 91 to 94, I made it back to the valley.
So yeah, that's why I'm made out of bones.
That literally makes no sense.
It was nice to see everyone getting along. I arrived at the prize room, and Mantis was there waiting for me.
I sense that the last boss has been defeated. Good work, Fozo.
Thanks, Mantis. I then walked over and placed the last prize skull, which sent out a burst of flaming aura throughout the room. Because of this, I got summoned into another vision. Boris!
Hello, Fozo. I see you've grown stronger and stronger. How proud you have made me.
Listen, I'm sorry. You shouldn't have sacrificed yourself for me.
It's okay. Director Claw is all of our problems, and now it's up to you to finish this. Don't let the world down, Fozo. Make them proud, as you have made me.
I will, Boris. I will.
I think it's time, Fozo. It's time to end Director Claw. And from the sound of things, it seems as if he finished his project.
It's the director. It has to be. On days 95 to 99, I ran over to Director Claw's main base of operations. The closer I got, the louder the alarms were going off. Oh no, this isn't good. I quickly ran in, only to see a bunch of guards there standing in my way.
It's the fire dinosaur! Attack!
The men all started to attack me with their weapons, but thanks to all of my upgrades, none of them stood a chance against me. I also was able to take out ones from a good distance using my fire shot. I triggered my final upgrade, which sent out a bunch of lava minions. They would fly into the air and attack the nearest targets, destroying them. Whoa! I was able to take down the last one. And as soon as I looked up, I saw my mom in the distance. Mom!
Bozo!
Oh my goodness. I told you I would come back for you. Just stand back. Using my fire lantern, I was able to shoot a hole right into her cage, freeing her.
My goodness, son. You have grown so much.
I know, Mom. After what happened to Dad, this man, he has to be stopped.
Oh, do I?
Director Claw was standing there, inside of a giant mechanical T-Rex.
I knew those bosses would be a disappointment to me. No matter what, I won't let you win.
He shot at me and began to chase me out of his base. On day 100, Director Claw chased me out to an open area.
Enough running, you pest.
Pest? That's all we are to you, right? Just a bunch of animals? Insects? Just for your mission. We have emotions too, you know. Director Claw got angry at me and began to blast me with his mech dinosaur. Ah! His attacks were strong, but thanks to my upgrades, I was able to take them and hit him with everything I had. Take that!
I have spent my entire life not feeling strong enough. My father never believed in me. He never thought I had what it took. Well, only if he would look at me now.
I'm sure your dad would be ashamed of you right now. I used my Fire Nado and stunned Director Claw's mech machine. Once he was stunned, I pulled out my lantern and shot out fire orbs that targeted him directly.
Ah! No, it can't be! How are you so strong?
Because I'm not just fighting for me, Director. I'm fighting for all of us. All of the people you've harmed. Just then, I triggered my fire shot. Director Claw and his mission were gone, giving all animals and creatures in the world a chance to be free. On day 1, I spawned in as a baby tiger. Why is it so hot? I looked around and found myself in a cage with other tigers. We were over a large pit of lava. I then spotted my mom right next to me. Mom, what's going on?
Bozo, gorillas have turned on us tigers.
But why? Suddenly, a large silverback gorilla came out in front of the cage.
My name is Isar, and I am king of the gorillas. For too long, tigers have ruled the jungle, causing my species to be pushed aside like we are nothing. Now, it is our time to rule. Drop all tigers in the lava.
No!
It is you that is destined to live on for us and reunite the jungle. I love you, son.
Before I could respond, we were dropped in the lava, causing all of the other tigers to die. I then pulled myself out and was in complete shock. Why am I still alive? My fur changed into a fiery red color, becoming a baby fire tiger. Mom, no! You will pay for this. I promise you, I'm gonna avenge my fellow tigers.
Impossible! How are you still alive? Seize him!
Uh-oh. A group of gorillas came out and began to chase me. I need to get out of here. On day 2, I was running as fast as I could. Why do the gorillas hate my kind? I need to find out more. I then couldn't hear the gorillas anymore. I think the coast is clear. Ah! A gorilla appeared in front of me and scared me.
There's no running from Esau. You're coming with me.
The gorilla charged at me, and out of pure instinct, I swiped at him with fire. Whoa. Because I was now a fire tiger, I was granted a fire sword that gave me a fire slash ability. He kept on attacking me, and I was in a lot of pain. I'm too weak to face this guy. I only had 5 hearts. Anger started to build up within, and suddenly I roared, and a giant fire tiger head came out of my body. It covered the entire area. What was that? I can't believe I did that. I looked and saw jungle trees burning around me. I caused all of this destruction with one attack? I never want to do that again.
monster.
I turned around to see the gorilla was gravely injured.
You should leave the jungle just like the other tigers. This land belongs to Isar and the gorillas now.
There are more tigers still alive? I knew that it was my job to find them and reunite the jungle once again by stopping these gorillas. But where do I even start? I continued running out of the jungle when all of a sudden...
Help! Somebody, help!
I followed the screams to something trapped behind some wood. I quickly mined all of the wood that was trapping him, and a striped cat came out of the wreckage.
Hey, thanks!
Quick, follow me. And eventually the two of us reached a forest far away from the fire.
Appreciate the save. The name's Felix. It's nice to see another fellow tiger helping his people out.
Tiger? I'm sorry, but you're clearly not a tiger. You're just a cat with stripes.
Don't say that. I'm more than just a cat. I'm just as strong as a tiger. I know it.
Okay, Felix. I'm Fozo. It's nice to meet you. As two tigers, we decided to stick together. Using the wood I collected earlier, I made a crafting table and created a set of wooden tools. Felix came up and told me that he collected some stone. He gave them to me, and I used them to upgrade my tools into stone tools. Now that we had enough materials, we found an area just outside of the jungle to build a nice little base. The two of us built ourselves some small dens to make it feel like home. That's when an idea sparked. This would serve as a safe haven for all future tigers that I find. That night, I quickly caught my new friend up on what had happened to me.
I know about Isar, but I didn't think he would start his jungle takeover this soon. I've never seen a fire tiger before. You must be very important with everything going on.
I told him that I heard about other tigers being outside of the jungle, and Felix heard that some tigers went up into the mountains not far from base.
If you are going to find any tiger, I promise you it'll be there.
On day 4, I was venturing out into the world until I finally found the mountain that Felix told me about. This was a high mountain's peak, but luckily, tigers are great climbers. I finally reached the top, but I didn't see any of my kind anywhere. Where could they be? Eventually, I saw a tiger standing over the edge of the mountain. Hey, finally!
So the rumors of the fire tiger were true after all. You have risen!
Rumors? What are you talking about? Suddenly, we heard the sound of gorillas not far behind.
Oh no, they finally found this place. There's no time to explain, but take this.
The tiger handed me a map, and the sound of gorillas got even closer.
You have no way of understanding this now, but you are far too important to die today. Go, find the 4 royal tigers. They are the key to making you stronger.
The gorillas appeared in front of us, and the tiger told me to run.
Leave, now!
I reluctantly did as the tiger asked, and ran down the mountain while he fought the gorillas. It didn't take long for the tiger to be completely overrun. No! It was my fault that the tiger died, but I had to take responsibility and follow the map he's given me. I promise, your death won't be in vain. On day 5, I followed the map, and it seemed to lead me into a large cave. I went inside, and I spotted some iron. I then mined all of it, but when I held it, something strange happened. It automatically smelted all of it. Cool. I guess being made out of fire has its perks. I quickly used the iron to craft myself a brand new set of iron tools, and left the cave. This should come in handy. The map continued to lead me to the first royal tiger. I wonder what royal tigers are. I then came across a fairly large castle and felt strangely drawn to it, like it was calling out to me. I went inside knowing that the royal tiger had to be here. Hello? Anyone home? I continued walking and noticed a large white tiger was there waiting for me. He seemed different and intimidating.
Hello, Fozo. I am Tigris, one of the 4 great royal tigers. I have been waiting for you.
Me? What's so special about me?
As the fire tiger, you will unite the jungle once again and free it from Isar's reign of tyranny.
Well, how am I supposed to do that?
I do not have an answer for that, but I do have something for you.
Tigris brought me to another room and revealed a weird-looking enchantment table and realized that that was a thing calling out to me. I walked towards it, and suddenly an orb appeared. I collected the orb and was upgraded into a full-sized fire tiger. Now I had 15 hearts and felt much stronger than before. I invited Tigris to come back with me so that he can help me grow stronger. He agreed, and the two of us began to leave his castle. Tigris and I left to find that the place was completely surrounded by Isar's gorillas.
Look, it's the fire tiger. Get him!
Great. It looks like Isar still wants to capture me. Well, it won't be easy this time. A gorilla charged at me, and I slashed him with my fire claws, engulfing him in flames. Whoa, I really have gone stronger. Take this. I jumped at another and used my claws to easily burn him away. You guys can't underestimate me now. Ow! A gorilla hit me from behind and took a few of my hearts away. I can't underestimate these guys either. I dodged his attacks and finished him off with my fire claw. That was the last of them, and Tigress came out to see if the coast is clear. Everything's okay. Do you know why the gorillas hate the tigers so much?
I might know some information about that, but let's talk in a more secured location.
Agreed. The two of us left the savannah and headed back to base. On day 7, Tigress and I returned and quickly went to work building him a new home. I used the resources that I collected and built him a den similar to his old one next to mine. I wanted him to feel just at home.
Bozo, you're back. Looks like you brought Tigress along with you.
Wait, how do you know about Tigress?
I know everything about Tigers. He's one of the 4 royals.
Wow, talk about being a fanatic.
I also know that Tigers love fish.
The cat showed me that he made a little fishing outpost so that we could have a source of food. Wow, thanks, Felix.
No worries. Us Tigers gotta stick together, right?
Yeah, right. I then walked over to go check on Tigress, and he was thankful for his new home. No problem. Now, you said you had information about the gorillas?
Ah, yes. Esau. I actually used to know his father.
Wait, really?
Yes, Esau's father was one of the most peaceful gorillas in all the jungle. The animals all got along with each other thanks to him. Esau loved his father and considered their bond nearly unbreakable, but that all changed after a tragic incident took place during the war.
War? What war? Tigress told me that was all he knew. Everything else was too hazy for him to remember. A war, huh? Well, thanks for the info, Tigress. You should get some rest. It's getting late. The next morning, I heard a loud commotion outside. I made my way over and can hear the cries of jungle animals. Esau was there, ordering a group of small gorillas around.
Find the rest of the jungle mobs and capture them on sight. Once they're captured, then our rule shall begin.
There were cages full of the creatures of the jungle. He's not only hurting tigers, he can't be doing this. These animals did nothing wrong. Esau began to leave, and I thought that it would probably be best not to fight him yet. He looked strong. Once he was gone, I came out of hiding. I charged at the gorillas and took them out with my enhanced fire claws. A few more attacks, and I was able to take all of them down but one. All that's left is you now. So what are you gonna do? The small gorilla was clearly afraid of me and began to run back inside of the jungle. Yeah, you better run. I gotta get better at that. I used my claws to free the animals and told them that they were safe.
Safe, huh? How are we safe after the gorillas destroyed all of our homes?
I felt bad and decided to build them a campsite to give them a temporary shelter. This will do until I take care of the gorillas. The animals thanked me for my help, and a parrot told me that it's been a while since they've seen a tiger.
The last time I've seen one was a strange-looking tiger somewhere off in the desert.
The desert, huh? That might be where the next royal tiger is. On days 9 to 10, I looked everywhere in the desert until I reached a strange-looking temple. The temple seemed to be themed off of a tiger. This must be where the royal tiger is. I reached the entrance of it, but for some reason, I couldn't get inside. Why won't these blocks break? I looked over and saw a book next to the ground. I picked it up, and the book said that I needed a certain item for the doors to open. The book read,
"Return to me the lost totem of the tiger. Only then shall I grant you access."
The lost totem of the tiger? I wonder what that is.
I know everything about tigers.
I think I know exactly who would know about this totem. Let's see if you really know everything about tigers, Felix.
Sir, what are you doing here?
My king, it's the fire tiger. He's gotten stronger.
If the fire tiger is upgrading, then so will I. You want to play with fire, Bozo? Fine! It's time to give you a very cold awakening!
I returned to base and noticed that my house was a little small for my current size. I think it's time for an upgrade. I collected more materials and used them to make myself a bigger tiger den. There, That ought to do it. Now, to go see Felix. I met with him outside and asked if he knew anything about the lost totem of the tiger.
Ooh, I've heard many stories about that totem. Follow me, I'll take you.
We started walking towards the location. Wait up! Isn't it just a regular totem of undying or something?
Totem of Undying? Are you dumb? That lost tiger totem is one of the former ancient tigers who passed away many, many years ago.
Jeez, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to show any disrespect.
Many don't know where the totem could be, but thankfully, I've done lots of research on my fellow tigers.
Wow, you really know your tiger history. On days 13 to 14, Felix and I came across a large hole in the ground. Are you sure this is the place?
Of course it is. Trust me. Everything will be fine.
All right. As we went further down, Felix told me that the totem was located deeper inside. While we were walking, I noticed some iron and used my iron pickaxe to mine it and make myself an iron chestplate and helmet. This should keep me safe from the attacks of Isar's minions.
Don't worry about safety, okay? This cave's been here for years. Even if something showed up, I'd just beat him up with my tiger-like reflex. Ah!
Hey, leave him alone! I lunge at the spiders and use my claws to turn them into ashes.
Good job back there. I totally had them, by the way.
Yeah, sure you did. We continued through a grove and eventually reached a small shrine that was holding a strange totem. I went over and collected it. This is it. This is the tiger's totem. And what's this? There was a wall behind the shrine that displayed something. Is that supposed to be me?
It says that the fire tiger will bring unity to the entire jungle through its pure will. So everything that's happening right now was meant to be.
Wow, that's a lot to take in. But it's time to bring this totem back and meet with the second royal tiger. I'll meet you back at base, Felix. I returned to the temple, and once I was at the doors, I dropped the tiger totem in front. In a large flash, the doors disappeared. Nice. I walked inside, and it seemed to be completely empty. I couldn't find the royal tiger anywhere. Hello? Is anyone in here? Eventually, I spotted a dungeon and decided to check it out. When I entered, I walked through a hallway and down some steps where there was another tiger waiting for me.
Hello, Fozo.
So, I'm guessing you're the second royal tiger, right?
I am. My name is Cleo, and I know why you're here.
I told Cleo that I wanted to become stronger so that I could return the jungle to what it once was.
This day was destined to come, born from a pure tragedy. Listen, Tiger, the second upgrade won't be easy as the first one. You must find the Volcano of Flames.
Volcano of Flames? Doesn't sound that welcoming. Look, I know your home is this place, but I promise you, if you don't come with me, the gorillas will find you and harm you. Join me at my base. That way, you can stay safe. Cleo agreed to join, and we both began to leave the desert. On days 17 to 18, Cleo and I were on our way back to base when we noticed something strange along the horizon. The two of us reached a desert village that was completely covered in ice. Even the villagers were trapped. What is this?
This is strange. I have a bad feeling that Izar may have something to do with this.
But how would he? He's only a gorilla.
Don't you think it's strange that as soon as the gorilla found out about a fire tiger, suddenly this happens?
You're right. I mean, this is the desert, the hottest biome there is. This isn't natural. I need to get these poor villagers out of the ice. I use my fire claws to melt down the ice and free the villagers.
Thank you, Mr. Tiger. I thought I was gonna be frozen forever. My nose was starting to feel like a frozen popsicle.
I asked the villager how they ended up in the block of ice, and he told us that he had no idea.
I was out just minding my own business when all of a sudden I couldn't move at all.
Weird. Me and Cleo both agreed that we needed to hurry and find the rest of the upgrades. Cleo and I returned to base and got to work on building her a new home. I decided to build her a desert-themed den to make it feel like her old place back at the temple.
Thank you, Fozo. This home will most certainly suffice.
No problem. I'm glad that we can stand up against that evil gorilla.
Isar's not actually evil. He's just misunderstood.
But the way he's acting doesn't seem like it.
Shh, Felix. Go on, Cleo.
The jungle throughout the years knew nothing but peace and happiness. That is, until the players started showing up. Many years ago, the Tigers went through a war with many different players. They were trying to take the jungle for themselves and strip it of its resources, as players tend to do. Tigers were the sworn protector of our biome and did what they needed to in order to protect it. Isar's father also took note of this and helped defend the land. to keep his son safe.
Son, stay here. I'm gonna make sure these players stay away from our home.
Dad, it's too dangerous.
Don't worry, I'll be right back. Who goes there?
Dad, no!
Isar's father suffered a grave injury that led to his death, and poor Isar watched it all unfold.
But why does Isar hate tigers? It doesn't make sense. I need to go talk to him.
You sure about that, Fozo? Esau might kill you.
Maybe I can reason with him or something. Look, I have to at least try, okay? He's hurt. His own father died in front of him. If I can end things peacefully with Isar and unite the jungle the way it should be, then I'm gonna do it. On days 21 to 23, I made my way into the jungle and noticed that it had changed a lot since I'd last been here. Everything felt dark, dreadful, and cold. I also noticed that it was snowing. That is strange. It never snows in the jungle. I continued going further inside and spotted more cages full of the jungle's animals. I freed them, and that's when I spotted a gorilla temple off in the distance. Once I reached the entrance, there were 2 small gorilla guards waiting for me.
Halt! Who goes there?
I am Fozo, the fire tiger, and I would like to speak with Isar.
Fozo?
Isar walked out of the entrance and approached me. I can tell that something had changed about him since our last encounter.
How amusing that you have brought yourself to me just to die!
I'm not here to fight you, Isar. I just want to talk. The gorilla didn't listen to me, though, and knocked me back with a blast of ice. Whoa, what was that?
While you were out getting your upgrades, I decided to make a few upgrades of my own!
The attack was so brutal that it took half of my hearts away. Stop this! I don't want to fight you. I've come here to make peace.
It's too late for peace now! The tigers will pay! They took everything from me!
Isar hit me with another ice attack, and I only had a few hearts left. I was too weak to run.
I won't kill you yet. I want the entire jungle to see you die!
On days 24 to 26, I was locked up inside some kind of dungeon. Isar won't even listen to me. Is he too far gone to reason with? I need to get out of this cage.
So cold.
I looked next to me and saw a parrot frozen in ice. I need to get him out of here. He could freeze to death. I used my fire powers to free the parrot and warmed him back up.
Thanks for the fire. Who would have thought a tiger would help someone like me? I used to hate the tigers, but I hate the gorillas more. They're ruining the jungle.
I don't know what the tigers did to you to hate them, but I'm different. I want to help the jungle and make it peaceful again.
Well, since you freed me from the ice, I think I can help us get out of here.
Ollie was small enough to fly through our cage and managed to open it up from the outside. Wow, thanks, Ollie. Now I just need to find the volcano of flames and get stronger.
Volcano of Flames? Actually, I know where that is.
Really? Ollie told me the volcano's location, and I offered him a place to stay at the base. Don't worry, Ollie. You should be safe there. On days 27 to 29, I arrived at the volcano, and it was a massive area that had lava and fire all around it. This must be the place. I walked up to the edge of the volcano and stared at the lava in front of me. All I can see when I saw it was my mother and the tigers. Instead of giving into sadness, this gave me more determination than ever, and a reminder as to why I'm trying to help the jungle. I eventually reached the top and met an individual there. I could tell that this person was strong.
I am the guardian of this upgrade. If you wish to obtain it, you must defeat me in battle.
He immediately knocked me away with a fire attack. Ouch! I guess I have to do what he said. Defeat him in battle. I tried to attack him back, but every time I got close, he kept using more of his fire abilities on me. This guy's tough. He was getting ready for another attack, but I was too fast for him and used my fire claws to damage him. He tried to fight back, but I slashed him down with my claws to finish him off. The fire guardian dropped an item. I equipped it and immediately gained 10 more hearts. I was also now completely covered in fire. Sweet. I tested out my new upgrade and could do the same attack that the fire guardian used. Now I was that much closer to obtaining all of my upgrades. On my way back to base, I knew that fight with that fire guardian was a little too close for comfort. I needed to better protect myself. I went inside of a nearby cave and noticed that it was deep, so maybe I can find better materials inside. I managed to reach a point inside where I found a few diamonds. I then used my pickaxe to get the material. It was enough to upgrade to a set of diamond tools. It's not armor, but it'll do for now. I found some more iron inside of the cave and collected it to finish off my iron armor set. I then returned to base and noticed that Felix was finishing up on building Ollie's new home.
Thanks, Felix. You've been really helpful and made me feel welcome at this base.
Don't mention it. One of the tiger's biggest jobs is to protect his family, and you're part of the family now.
Felix saw me walk into the base and came over to welcome me.
It looks like you got another upgrade, Fozo. That's great.
Yep. I'm halfway there to being a fully upgraded fire tiger.
Yeah, don't let that power give you a big head. Pretty soon I'll be just as strong as you two.
We'll see, buddy. We'll see. On days 33 to 35, I decided to head out and start looking for clues into finding the last royal tiger. During my journey, I came across a plains biome that was covered in ice and snow. This was just like the desert village back then. Isar's name was written all over it. His power is increasing just like mine. I made my way through the now icy plains and spotted somebody trapped in a block of ice. I walked up and realized that it was a gorilla? Huh? Why would Isar freeze one of his own kind? I used my fire claws to free the gorilla and melted some of the ice in the area away.
Thanks for getting me out of there. Here, take this as part of my gratitude.
The gorilla dropped some diamonds in front of me, and that was enough to craft myself a diamond chestplate. Hey, thanks for the diamonds, but why were you trapped?
Follow me. I'll explain more once we get somewhere safe.
The gorilla and I made it to a small outpost, and I stopped at the entrance. This isn't some kind of trap, right? The gorilla just told me to trust him, and I guess I had no other option. I went inside to find that it was only us and a few other gorillas.
This is my family. We've been hiding out here to stay away from Isar and his madness.
The gorilla explained that he was for Isar until he found out some of his true motives.
I didn't agree to what he was doing. I tried to stop him, but that ended up with me being frozen.
That's not good.
All jungle life is at stake, Fire Tiger. Isar is planning to strip away everyone's freedom with his new ice powers. I couldn't let my family go through that. Family is everything to me.
Don't worry. I'm gonna stop him, I promise.
Isar knows where the third royal tiger is too. You have to get there before his men do.
The gorilla gave me the royal tiger's location, and I thanked him for his help. I promise you, I won't let you down. On days 39 to 41, I made it to the third royal tiger's location and found myself in the middle of a swamp biome. The gorilla mentioned that the royal tiger was hiding out in a cave, one that looked like a part of the swamps. When I reached it, I noticed that it was greatly damaged. There was fire all inside. Oh no, was I too late? Help! I ran further in and spotted the royal tiger surrounded by gorillas.
Fire Tiger, you're finally here. Please come save me.
There were a lot of gorillas blocking my path to reach him. I guess I've got no choice.
It's the Fire Tiger. Get him!
And I prepared myself for a battle. A gorilla tried to attack me, but I used my fire claw to easily take it down. I also used my new fire ability and was able to take a few more of them. More gorillas ran into the cave though, and I was starting to get overwhelmed. I couldn't fight all of them at once. I then heard the third royal tiger scream out in the distance. No! I have to do something! Suddenly, another huge fire tiger came out of me again, defeating all surrounding gorillas. No, I didn't mean to use it, but I was so angry. I had no control. I ran outside just to see the third royal tiger was gone. I was too late. That ability I used scared me. It's too powerful for me to control, even right now. I needed to get stronger. I noticed some diamonds were inside of the cave, so I collected them and had enough to fully equip my diamond armor. That should protect me better from Isar's minions and hopefully prevent me from not being able to control my attacks again.
Ozo, are you in there?
I know that meow anywhere. I went out and saw Felix was there waiting for me. What are you doing here?
I'm here to help you out, but as a spy. I was keeping an eye on Isar and happened to find where they took the royal tiger.
That's great, Felix. You know where he's being held?
They took the royal tiger to the most secure place in all the jungle, and that place is so guarded, they would see you a mile away.
It's a risk that I'm gonna have to take. Now show me the way. Felix reluctantly agreed, and I followed him out of the swamps. On days 45 to 47, Felix led me to a large prison with gorillas guarding the entrance.
Are you sure about this, Fozo?
Look, I have no choice, okay? Now go back to the base and wait for me. Felix wished me luck, and I rushed inside.
did you watch that new Fozo video last week?
Yeah, well, I heard it was amazing, so I had to check it out, and,
I use my fire claws to take down the first gorilla, and before another one can react, I use my second upgrade to defeat him. If I want to do this successfully, I have to stay quiet. Hey, I'm here to get you out.
Thank goodness. I thought those gorillas were going to kill me.
I quickly got the third royal tiger out of the cage, and the two of us ran outside of the prison and made our way out of the jungle. While leaving, I saw Isar's base and noticed that it seemed different than last time. What's up with that? The royal tiger told me that he overheard the gorilla's plan.
Isar is going to freeze over the entire jungle. This would only allow gorilla lives to be free and prioritized.
Everyone except their own species? That's what the other gorilla meant by using his ice powers. I couldn't let that happen. I needed to hurry and find my other upgrades. The third royal tiger told me that his name was Bangle. We arrived at the base and began working on his new home. I decided to make his home feel more like the swamp and made it out of oak logs. I even added a small pool for him to swim inside.
Thank you, Fozo. I love my new home.
You're welcome.
While I was with them, I happened to find this.
Bangle then dropped a book, and it was a diary that belonged to Isar. I opened it and began to read it. The diary told me about the events that took place during the war between the tigers and the players. Isar wrote that his father hid him away from the battle to keep him safe, just like Cleo told me.
I watched as my father left to go defend the jungle, and that's when it happened. Who goes there? It was a tiger's fault! My father was taken away from me because of a tiger!
Dad, please stay with me. Please.
Son, it's up to you now. Do what you must. Protect the jungle. Make me proud.
No!
So, it wasn't a player that killed Isar's father. It was a tiger. Why would a tiger do this?
If that's true, then that's the reason why Isar hates us so much.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain why he's treating the other animals so poorly too. Why does he hate them? Bangle doesn't know, but he believes that I'll find out soon enough. Finding my third upgrade was more important right now, and Bangle gave me its location. With that, I headed out of base. On days 51 to 53, I reached the location of my third fire upgrade. It was deep underground. I knew I had to be careful. There's no doubt this place is full of traps. I made my way inside and reached the site of my third fire upgrade. There you are. I went over and grabbed it and immediately felt myself getting stronger. Nice. Now I have 5 more hearts too. But suddenly, the entire dungeon started to shake. Oh no, what's happening? I ran as fast as I could when I ran into a giant crocodile.
You dare enter my domain?
I was sent here to make myself stronger. This will help all jungle animals.
I don't care. I am safe underground here. You shall die for your decision.
Wait, no! The crocodile didn't listen though and began to attack. Here goes nothing. I used my new ability and it sent out a giant aerial fire attack. It hurt the crocodile enough for him to run away. That's right. You better run. With this new ability, I am sure I can beat Isar and his men. I was going through the world, then all of a sudden,
I finally found you, Fire Tiger!
He looked even more different than before. His fur looked more blue, and I could tell that he was much stronger. Isar, look, I know what happened to your father. It was a tiger, and I'm sorry, okay?
Tigers are meant to lead us in the jungle. They are supposed to protect all of us. But no, they only care about themselves.
Isar tried to hit me again, but I dodged it and countered with my new upgrade. But Isar was completely unaffected. Has he become too cold for me to melt? Isar managed to hit me with his ice powers again, and I couldn't move for a moment. Ah! This gave him enough time to lay a critical blow on me. Ouch! There has to be more to all of this, Isar. All of the jungle animals don't have anything to do with this.
After my father was killed, I realized something. My father's death showed me who the real villains are. Only us gorillas know how things should be.
Isar was about to strike me again, but I dodged it and summoned fire all around him. I know there is still good in you, but for now, you're blinded by rage. While trapped, I began to escape and make my way home. On days 57 and 59, I returned to base completely exhausted. Felix ran over to me and was glad to see that I was okay. I need to stop him, Felix.
Yeah, have some fish.
He dropped me some fish, and I ate them to replenish my strength. I then looked at the small fishing farm and realized that we're gonna have to make that a little bigger if we want to feed all of our guests. Felix and I both got to work, and we made the small fishing farm much larger. Now, hopefully, more people can fish at once. I met with the 3 royal tigers, and they told me that they were proud of what I've accomplished so far.
I know it doesn't seem like it now, but you're really making progress on saving the jungle.
Agreed. More animals are hearing about your legend and are beginning to have hope.
Thanks, guys, but Isar still needs to be stopped. We have to find a way to make peace. In order to do that, I need to find the last royal tiger.
I might know where she's hiding. Hopefully, Esau and his gorillas haven't found her.
Bangle told me the location, and I made my way over. I made my way through the jungle and remembered what Bangle told me.
You can find her deep within a certain jungle, but remember, this jungle isn't ordinary.
I wonder what's so special about it. I reached the location and realized what Bangle was saying. This jungle was completely surrounded by bamboo. I've never seen anything like this before. It was nice and peaceful, completely unaffected by Isar's ice. Once I reached it, I noticed that some of the jungle animals were also here. A lot of them looked like they were hiding out. What are you guys all doing here?
We retreated from our jungle after Esau began his conquest. Most of us lost our families.
The jungle isn't what it used to be. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do what I can to make things right. The animals thanked me for that, and I turned around, only to see the 4th royal tiger. She was a large white tiger who gave off a majestic and peaceful presence.
I am Shiva. You must be Fozo.
I am, and thank you for taking care of all these animals. Shiva told me that it's a tiger's responsibility. Well, I wholeheartedly agree. Look, I need your help to save the jungle.
Now that you have me, you almost have everything you need to reach your final form.
On days 63 to 65, I returned with Shiva back to base, and the 2 of us worked on her new home. We tried to make it look exactly like her old one. I even added bamboo around it and used some glowstone she had on hand to light it up.
Good to see you again, Shiva.
Same here, Bangle. Though, I wish we were meeting on better terms.
Now that I have all of you guys, what am I supposed to do?
You need all the royal tigers with you in one place to upgrade to your final form.
Okay, well, let me just go grab the other 2, and then we should be good to go, right?
Not necessarily. There's still one more item that you need in order to activate your final form. The Lost Fire Claw.
Huh, what's that?
Ooh, I know. The Lost Fire Claw helps its user unleash their inner strength.
Of course you know, Felix. Where do I find it?
The Lost Fire Claw can be found deep within a fortress inside of the Nether. Once you get there, you'll find a secret room that houses the claw.
Then there's no time to lose. Before I left, I saw Shiva walk away. I could tell that she was hiding something. Hey, is everything all right?
I feel responsible for most of what's happening.
But why? The gorillas are the ones who are responsible. It's up to all of us tigers to fix that.
But I am the one that caused the gorillas to turn on us.
Wait, are you?
I am. I still remember the day like it happened yesterday. I heard a noise coming from the jungle. Players had recently hurt my family, and I was blinded by pure rage. And without thinking twice, I jumped out at the noise and kept swinging until I realized what I had done. I am the tiger that killed Esau's father, and I regret it every second I still breathe.
Shiva, I don't know what to say.
You mustn't say anything. It is up to you now, Fozo. Reunite the jungle. It is your destiny.
I journeyed across the world until I stumbled upon a cave entrance. Felix said that I could find a good amount of obsidian where the water meets lava. I went inside the cave, and I couldn't find anything at first, but luckily, it was so big, so I was able to find some eventually. I used my diamond pickaxe to mine as much obsidian that I could find. After leaving the cave, I then found a nice area to start working on the portal. Now, all I need to do is light it with some flint and steel. Oh, wait a minute. I'm already made out of fire. I used my 3rd fire ability, and the portal was able to activate. I love being a fire tiger. Time to go find that fire claw. On days 69 to 71, I found myself inside of the Nether. I knew that I had to search all around, but where?
Once you get there, you'll find a secret room that houses the claw.
That's right. I needed to find a fortress. I started my journey across the Nether and found a large red building. Is that supposed to be it? I walked throughout the tower and searched everywhere for the claw, but I couldn't find anything. Where could it be? I reached the top and I dodged a fireball. What the? I looked up and came face to face with a large fire dragon. Why did you attack me?
You want the fire claw, right? Well, you'll have to beat me to get it.
If that's what it's gonna have to take, then so be it. I charged at the dragon and tried to attack, but he was just out of my reach. He then hit me with a fireball and took a few of my hearts away. Good thing this armor lessened the damage.
Looks like you're a worthy competitor, but I won't let you out alive. Time to finish this.
I don't think so. I activated my third fire ability, which instantly took him down. Whoa, that ability is stronger than I thought. In a flash of light, the fire claw was in front of me. Once I grabbed it, I knew that I had to get out of this place and bring it back to the Royal Tigers immediately. I returned back to the overworld and Isar sped by and hit me with one of his attacks.
You think you're the only one busy getting upgrades? You escaped me last time, but that will not happen again. You're coming with me, Bozo.
Oh no. I used my second upgrade on him and the blow pushed him away.
Your fire is still too weak to burn me. You are pathetic.
The gorilla blasted me with an ice and took 10 of my hearts out. He's gotten stronger too? How is this possible? I relentlessly sliced Isar with my fire claws, trying to damage him, but it wasn't any good. He didn't even flinch. He just knocked me back with his gorilla strength, and I was low on hearts. I still can't beat him. I need to escape. Before I could run, Isar covered me with his ice powers, trapping me in a block of ice.
Now that I have you, my plan will finally be fulfilled.
On days 75 to 77, I woke up and found myself inside of a cage. What happened and where am I? I was surrounded by gorillas, and they were cheering Isar on.
Behold, the jungle's last hope will finally be gone, and the time of the gorillas shall begin.
No, stop. You don't have to do this.
Oh, but I do, and I will.
I thought I was done for, when all of a sudden, Felix ran in from behind and knocked Isar off a hill.
Talk about pure tiger strength. Take that.
Felix! I didn't waste any time. We both made a run for it, but we were stopped to see a bunch of gorillas in our way. I dodged the first one's attack and used my claws to take him down. Then I used my second upgrade to take down a few more. Oh, Felix, you shouldn't be here. More of the gorillas started showing up, so I tried to use my third ability to burn them away, but I was running low on hearts, and Felix knew it. We gotta get out of here right now.
You are going nowhere.
Suddenly, an ice attack got shot out.
No!
Felix jumped in the way. Felix! Anger built within me to the point where I unleashed another fire tiger. It killed all of the gorillas, leaving only Isar.
We will meet again.
Oh, come on, buddy. We've got to get out of here.
No, Fozo. I'm not gonna make it. Listen, you have what it takes to save the jungle. I know it. We all do. I just hope I was a hero like you. All I ever wanted to be was a real tiger.
Felix? Felix! No! My friend was gone. I promise. The world is gonna know about what you did today. Everyone will. I showed up, and the other royal tigers were outside waiting for me.
Bozo, you're back! Thank heavens! Where's Felix?
Guys, Felix, he didn't make it. They were all saddened to hear the news. I found a spot at the base and created a memorial for Felix. There, everyone stood and mourned for his loss.
You were the bravest and brightest feline I ever met.
You always cared about everyone and took care of them.
Your passion for tigers knew no bounds.
As the head of the Royal Tigers, we hereby deem Felix worthy of being a tiger, and we make him the 5th Royal Tiger.
You see, Felix? You were more of a tiger than any of us, and you proved that every day you were alive. I'm gonna miss you, my friend.
It's time for the Age of Gorillas to begin! Now, no one can do anything or do any harm, just as things should be.
On days 81 to 85, I noticed that my entire base was snowed over. Oh no. This has to be Isar. I then looked over to the Royal Tigers, and they told me that it was time for me to unlock my final form. I needed to go and meet them at the Tiger Ritual Ground. I journeyed across the world and noticed that more of it was covered in snow. Isar is getting stronger by the minute, and he was making sure that everyone suffered his icy wrath. As I made my way towards the ritual site, I saw a camp that was completely covered in ice. I ran up to it and saw jungle animals trapped in cages. They looked like they were all freezing to death. I activated my third upgrade and used my flames to melt all the ice away.
Oi, thanks, Fire Tiger. We thought we were a safe distance away from Isar, but I guess we were wrong.
I'm sorry, but I don't think anyone is safe as long as Isar is doing as he pleases. The animals told me that the jungle has become a frozen wasteland, and the gorillas are the only inhabitants there. I've got to reach the ritual site and reach my final form. Only then will I be able to reverse all of this. I reached the site and found Shiva was there waiting for me.
So, you finally made it, Fozo.
Yeah, so this is it, huh? We walked over to the pit of lava, and she explained to me that if I wanted to unlock my final form, I needed to bathe in the lava once again. So I started in lava to become the Fire Tiger, and now I have to go in it to unlock my final form. I guess that makes sense. All 4 of the Royal Tigers went at each corner of the lava pit, waiting for the ritual to begin. I guess it's up to me now. I walked up and tossed the lost fire claw inside. Then I knew it was time. Wish me luck. A vision began to run through my mind. I found myself inside of the jungle, but it was quiet and peaceful. A tiger walked up to me and told me that he was my guide to unlocking my final upgrade.
I would tell you what your upgrade is, but you already know the answer to that.
Flashes of the Fire Tiger head filled me with doubt. I don't know if I should use this power. It may be too strong for me to handle. I almost burned down the entire jungle the first time I used it.
You are the only one who could use this power. If you ever want to unleash that power's full potential, you must accept that it's a part of you now.
The vision disappeared, and I was outside of the lava pit. I noticed that I gained 10 more hearts and felt way more in tune with my powers. All of the tigers agreed that I had become the full-fledged Fire Tiger. On days 91 and 94, we were all back at base as I prepared to go save the jungle. Shiva came up and asked if I saw anything while I was in the lava. I quickly explained to her my vision.
If that is all you need to do, then trust in yourself, and you will see this through.
Thank you. I'll try to do that. If things go south, make sure you get all the animals to safety. Shiva agreed and hoped that I would reverse all of this. I can tell that she felt really bad about what happened to Isar's father, and I knew that it was up to me to make things right. I went over to Bengal's house and met with him. He was worried for my safety, but believed that I would be all right.
Those gorillas are pretty scary, but you can show them how scary us tigers are.
Thank you. I then went over to Tigress and Cleo, and they both wished me luck on my upcoming battle. All right, Felix, this is it. It's time that I go save this jungle. I reached the edge of the jungle, and it was just as I had feared. Isar had turned this once beautiful home into a cold and icy wasteland. I surveyed the area and saw the jungle animals being held captive while the gorillas laughed at them.
Please, you can't do this!
Oh, yeah? And who's gonna stop us?
That would be me. I used my fire charge attack to easily take down the gorillas. I then quickly freed the jungle animals out of their cages. Get out of the jungle. It's not safe here yet. More small gorillas started to show up and began to surround me. Unfortunately for them, my upgrades have maxed out thanks to the ritual. I unleashed my third upgrade and burned all the gorillas around me. Now, all that's left was Isar. I felt a chilling wind pass by me and knew that was where he was. It was time to finish this. On day 100, I finally arrived at the place Isar was waiting for me. This is your last chance. Please surrender now. Together we can bring peace back into the jungle.
Peace! There will only be peace once you and the rest of the animals are gone.
Isar tried to blast me with ice, but I quickly dodged it. Look, the tiger that killed your father, it was a mistake, an accident.
Shut up! Stop lying! All tigers shall die!
The gorilla was far too gone. I have no choice. I circled around Isar and slashed him from behind with my fire claws. It seemed to finally damage him because he retaliated, but I had to bear the pain. I used my second upgrade on him and knocked him back. Then my third to greatly weaken him. This was it. I have to believe in myself.
No!
I activated my Firehead to finish off Isar, melting all the ice away. I'm sorry, Isar, but it's over now.